other podcasts are not entertaining you in the world, there comes a time when you need the number one podcast to save you from boredom. Uncensored The Conversation Podcast. We are here for the people, always. I say, how you doing today? How are y'all doing today? Y'all already know it's your favorite rapper, the best man, writer, and director, St. Louis Facts, award-winning published author, actor, journalist, business owner, nominated Hollywood music artist, number one bestseller, battle rapper, Lacey G. Soldier Turner. And this is Uncensored The Conversation Podcast. We are live right now. We are on Facebook. We are on Instagram. We are on YouTube. If you do not catch us today, you can catch us tomorrow on wherever you listen to your podcast. There's iHeartRadio, Apple Music, Spotify, Amazon, Pornhub. I still don't know if we're on Pornhub. I just keep. Look, I'm gonna stop promoting Pornhub. Y'all probably getting all money off me. Who raised you niggas? I gotta go check. See if y'all on there first. But about to have a great show. I don't know what happened to my people. I just had hella people. They just fell off. I guess they'll be back. But first up, we got Miss Busy Boss herself. We have the wonderful, amazing, talented Stacey White in the building.
Happy Monday, everyone. Let's have a great show. That part.
All right. And then we got the person who throws shades, Tabitha throwing shades, Shantae in the building.
Good morning. I'm Sleepy Al. Good evening. Happy Monday. Let's get it.
All right. And then we got the perfume selling Tara Michelle in the building.
Thank you. I'm not a drug dealer this week. Thank you so much. Hi, everybody. It's Opinionated Sense. You can find me at that name on YouTube and Opinionated_Sense on Instagram. And my message for Monday for everyone is if you have loved ones that are alive and you haven't spoken to them in a while, speak to them. Speak to them. Don't let the next time you talk to them and tell them you love them and tell them you miss them be at a funeral. We buried my grandmother on Saturday, and it was a trip for more than one reason. It's a beautiful home going, but my family is batshit crazy. So tell your people you love them while you can.
And I know what you talk about. I got my family on my daddy's side. Don't keep back. But next up, we got my boy. You can't spell Lou without putting Lou in it. We got my boy Louie in the building.
What it do? Gateway Lou. Let's have a good show, man. It's Monday. Let's get it cracking.
I don't know what happened to everybody. This book.
It was everybody. We're here.
Tone.
Tone is definitely not everybody.
Listen.
We are everybody.
Tone is the GOAT. Just swear. Hold on, we got some comments. My boy CeeLo says, I'm heard. What's up, CeeLo?
Who gives a what?
Hold on, he just gave some sympathy right here. He said, my condolences. And you gonna tell so who gives? You know what?
Oh, the Christian in me will say thank you because I want to say go away, but it's fine.
CeeLo's who raised these dicks. All right, man. Let me get to the. So our first type of people wanted to know this. Y'all already know the election and everything coming up. So they said Kamala Harris or Donald Trump. Who should the people vote for and why? Louis, go ahead and break it down, Louis.
Honestly, I feel like it. I don't think neither one of them is like the ideal candidate to run the country. But if I was to choose one of the two, it most definitely would be Donald Trump. Because it's one thing for sure and two things for certain that I know that's gonna transpire if he in office, and there's some money finna be circulated. And some dictatorship towards other countries is finna take place. So we ain't gonna be getting treated like the outcasts of countries now by Sleeping Joe or Camilla Harris. But I mean, I ain't looked at what they what they about and what they trying to push forward. So I can't really make a real judgment on that. So that's just my opinion, you know.
So are you saying you just just because he gonna give you the money, you be like, hey, I'm voting for Donald Trump?
I mean, I feel like they planted her. I feel like I feel like that they planted her because she looked like a sister to be able to get us all on board to think that she gonna really like push for the our agenda, and then she gonna get in office, and then she gonna realize that she really ain't got no power, and then they just gonna do whatever they want to do with her. With Donald Trump, I feel like he gonna put up a little fight with it,
All right, and then Tara, I'm gonna let you go, but I think you finna take your thank you back from CeeLo. He said she just needs the fourth alphabet.
I get that on a regular basis. Thank you. But this is why I like him. This is what I'm talking about. I hear you.
Hold on, Tara, wait a minute. And then Teresa says, hello, beautiful people. My condolences, Tara.
Thank you. I accept that wholeheartedly from her.
Right,
I agree. I don't like either candidate. We keep ending up in these situations because we keep thinking blue and red are the only way to go. I really, really love Dr. Jill Stein from the Green Party. She has been down for the cause and down with Black people and Native Americans and people for so long and doing the work. But Americans, especially Black people, just won't do their research on candidates. It's all about it's like they Crips and Bloods. It's all about a color and a party versus the candidate and what they're actually going to do and what they have done and what their voting record is. So for me, I'm going for the Green Party. In the hopes that at some point we wake up and stop letting these people tie us into this green and blue stuff. It's just not going to work for me. I would never vote for Kamala. So if Jill Stein wasn't running, then I would have no choice but to vote for, Mr. Cheeto. But, I do have a choice. So I don't have to.
He said Mr. Cheeto. All right, Tab.
I don't discuss politics. But I can't say Kamala Harris or Donald Trump, but people should vote for whoever they've done the research on and they feel strongly about. That's their why. But I just feel they should get out and vote. Exercise their right, because that is their right. People fought and died for that. Please do it. That's it. That's all I have for that.
Hold on. I don't like neither one of them, so I'm gonna write in.
And I hate how that sounds. So
I'm gonna write Jesus in the ballot.
I might write.
Hopefully he wins Jesus. Power to Jesus.
Absolutely.
I might write tab. I might write throwing shade or something. But no. But yeah, people should vote for whoever they feel strongly about.
All right, Stacey.
The last election, I wrote my name a few times, so I might just write my name. But I did, honestly. Lacey was there, But look, what I'm going to say is I think people should vote who they feel like they want. I really don't like talking politics because it's always the argument between politics and religion for some reason. But just like Tab said, get out and vote. Please, people. Like, you have the right to do it. So that's my take on everything. That part.
All right, here come another topic. It says, name a seasoning a stripper might use as her stage name.
Of course, cinnamon.
Right. Ooh, that's a good one.
Yes. What'd you say, Stacey?
Cinnamon, of course.
All right, Tara.
I was gonna say pepper, and drop the ER and change it to an A. But yeah, pepper.
All right, Tab.
I was gonna say paprika because it sounded kind of cute.
Go paprika.
Paprika.
Right now.
Cinnamon was the best name.
Mm-hmm.
All right, Louis.
What's the word for like Mexicans? What they use for like hot sauce and stuff?
Tahini.
jalapeno. No,
Sriracha.
no, sriracha.
Something like
Sriracha.
that. Sriracha.
Chipotle.
Something.
Chipotle.
Yeah, it gotta be something
So to the
spicy.
face,
Something,
Sriracha finna
something
come burn your
exotic,
ass.
something spicy.
That's
That's what you want to hear, Lo?
Sriracha for the
Sriracha
come
about to come burn your
If
ass.
you saying a good name for a stripper, it gotta be something that you right out
Hot.
the gate you already know.
What about sugar? Is that a seasoning?
That's too general. Like everybody got that damn name.
Hey,
You
sugar.
know?
Just don't say Lowry's.
Right.
Not loud.
Mike, that sounds like some word.
Lares.
That's a drag name.
Lares. All right. What's that next? It says Slim Thug says men won't need women once robots learn to cook, clean, and be intimate. What are your thoughts?
We gotta read this again because that question came out weird. Slim Thug says men won't need women once robots learn to cook, clean, and be intimate. Okay.
You want to go with that tab? You want to? What are your thoughts?
I agree, and the same vice versa. That's why I said I can't wait to get my Tesla bot in 2026, 20 to 30. As soon as it come on after Payer Corner, I'm getting one. Because it's going to take up the trash. It's going to be everything. You don't even have to get intimate. I can't wait to have one.
It's going to change your light bulbs.
Yes. And it's not going to complain.
Take out the trash.
Yes. It's not going to complain.
Until his eyes go red and they start asking about Sarah and John damn Connor and they start killing everybody. I don't want no damn robot. Y'all can have them.
Right.
Go ahead, Sarah.
I've seen Terminator, Age of Ultron, iRobot. I'm not doing any of
I've
these
seen
things.
all of those movies, and I'm nice to artificial intelligence, so I don't not weary.
I feel like there's no way in the world I want to have sex with a robot. And I think that Slim Thug is incorrect in the sense that robots will not be able to give you children. So if you are a man of a particular...
They are now using those, like, okay, as someone that did a lot for in vitro at one point in my life, they have them where they like there was this part of in vitro where they could, like, you could have this pod and have your baby in. They're having some of the robots now that they can have their pod there and carry it for you. So it's going to work for LGBT.
But the dude's going to have to get an egg from some woman somewhere in order to do this.
Yeah, but you can get that from any donor or people that come up missing.
Oh my God! You know what? We might be headed to that. I've seen a Black Mirror episode that didn't have the baby in it, but it was definitely. This is weird. I'm not participating, but if that's what Slim Thug wants and what he needs, go right ahead, buddy.
All right, Stacey.
I've been waiting for this since the Jetsons, y'all.
Right? Everybody wanted a
God.
Rosie.
I was just saying.
No.
And anybody who say they didn't is lying.
I don't want no Rosie. I might have as a kid, but now that scares me.
So I want one. Let's get it. Let's go.
All right. All right, Louis.
Man, honestly, to be quite honest, I think he could. I'm just guessing he was playing and joking. But if Slim Thug was really real about that, he done lost his damn mind. Ain't no way.
Thank you.
Robot gonna replace no woman. Now, if they got robots that like whatever. I mean, I guess you substitute just whatever you. I guess if you word like that, but that's weird to me, honestly. And honestly, outside that, I think people need to like really be conscious of how much trust they putting into artificial intelligence or a machine that's controlled by a human being. Like you gotta remember that too, that every computer is being programmed by a human being. So if I got a personal agenda for the world and I program this robot, then at any given time I can switch up the program. And so I feel like it's just too much reliability on technology instead of just human beings being human beings. That's just my opinion though.
Talk that talk.
But they use blow up dolls though, Louis. What?
That's creepy, man. That's creepy.
So Louis, there was a man that used to come on the show, and he used to have his and didn't he, Stacey? He really had his.
Hey, that's the creepiest thing that you can do in the whole wide world. That's creepier than some other stuff, but that's creepy, man. How could you be having sex with a toy? Like, that's some perverted stuff, man.
He said it's perverted.
Yeah,
Yeah,
hey
that's
Tom.
perverted, man.
It's a big blow up balloon. That's gross.
Hey Tom. I know people probably want to get your answer for the first question. Who you vote for, Kamala Harris or Donald Trump, and why?
It's not none of you guys' business.
Virgo answer. Thank you. That was my answer, basically. No,
Who
none of your
ain't just
business.
All right. Well, what's your answer for this one? Slim
What's
Thug
this?
says men won't need women once robots learn to cook, clean, and be intimate.
Hey, dude, weird as fuck.
I told y'all, man.
That's
Louis said the same thing.
like to even have a mindset that even think of some shit like that is fucking crazy.
Yeah.
Like straight the fuck up. Like that's that's some against God shit. Like,
Right.
nah,
Exactly.
I ain't fuck dude tripping.
Nigga said it's like some against God and stuff up in this spot. All right. Hold on, erase that. All right, next topic. It says if your mate isn't handling your needs sexually to your satisfaction and you discuss the issue over and over, is it then okay to cheat with someone who can handle them? Go ahead, Tara, take this one.
Oh, really? No, I don't believe that we need to cheat. I've been in a situation like this before, like real talk. And I don't think the whole relationship should be based off of sex, but I do think that intimacy and things like that are a huge part of a relationship. So if you have had the conversation, you've done your job by bringing it to their attention and saying, this is a need that I need fulfilled, and they are showing you they don't care because they're not doing it, I would say leave so you can keep your moral standing, your character intact, and just be a upstanding individual rather than cheat. And that's just my opinion. I don't want to cheat on anyone. I'd rather leave you and go find what I need.
All right, Tab.
Because I know Tara said on this show that she ain't staying with nobody for no bad sex.
I'm not.
Oh, okay.
I can't. Especially not in my 40s. Maybe when this 40s thing,
Okay.
Stacey, know what I'm talking about? When this dies down, maybe I could do something like that. But right now, I mean to kill somebody. So no.
All right, Tab.
Is that the only reason?
Yeah.
If the only reason, if they're sick or something, like they diabetic, because I know that causes issues, I'm not. But if it's
You said what? Wait, what
time.
you say, Tab?
Like, are they diabetics?
Hey,
because I know
diabetic people can't have sex.
No, in all honesty, I wish Ricky was here, but diabetic men do suffer like a lot of issues in that area as far as erections and stuff like that. And
oh my God.
So if it is something like that, we have to figure something out. We're going to have a serious conversation about maybe open or are you getting me some other type of way? Because if he into you like that, he's going to figure it out. He's going to figure it out because he ain't going to want you going to nobody else. If you having this type of conversation, if he's not going to want you even thinking about going to somebody else. So I think at some point, I'm going to think you kind of giving me the okay if you're not trying to figure it out with me. Because I don't think, I don't know.
That part.
All right,
and I wouldn't even think I'm cheating for real. I'm thinking I'm breaking away.
All right, Louis.
Ain't no such thing as cheating. If you done told the person time and time and time again that this is what you want, and yeah, it's ideal to think like, okay, just leave the person, but you might have kids invested, you might have bills, you might have a lot of things. So I feel like once you forfeit your partner, the needs that come along as part of the responsibility of that relationship, you forfeited your relationship. How you gonna get mad at anybody if this person is telling you, look, this is what I need from you, and you tell this person, oh, you'll be cool, like I'm straight, you straight, like, all right, yeah, okay, like you can't get mad at nobody. You need to be mad at yourself, and you need to lead a relationship, because when you come into a relationship, that's a part of the obligation of the relationship. So if you're not gonna fulfill that obligation, you're not in the relationship, because part of the relationship is to sexually please the person that you in the space with. That's like top 2 or 3. Like it, you might say the kids, God, all that. But outside of that type of stuff, you gotta please that.
Just a man woman stuff. Right.
Louis for president. Oh Lord.
I don't know why people think they can deprive people in a relationship and then think that you still gonna hold this person to the same standard as, like, you can't do that. Like, you can't have it both ways. If you gonna hold this person to a standard, you gotta fulfill that standard as well. You can't have it both ways. That's crazy to me.
All right, Tone Bone.
Louis for president.
Honestly, this is a great fucking question.
It is.
It is, isn't it?
It's really a good question. Um, I'm stumped with the answer. I mean, under no circumstances is it okay to cheat, right?
Man, black women don't even cheat, so that's why I said it's not cheating.
It's literally impossible.
She preparing to leave.
Yeah, I ain't trying to hear that shit. But it's like, it's not under no circumstances should you be like cheating on nobody. But I mean, if you voicing your concern in a situation, especially something as heavy as that, about, satisfaction and things like that, you just mean, if it's that egregious to you to where you think about cheating, then you might as well just leave.
Yep.
Because I mean, you already ain't there if you thinking about doing something else. Like,
Or announce it. Say, you know what? I talked to you 10 times about this, so I'm about to, when I leave this house, I'm fit to go get me some. So what we doing?
That part.
Yeah, you might get killed.
You might wind up
get murdered. Then.
You trying to get
As
niggas
someone
killed.
that still remembers what the flash of the gun and the bullet smells like, I highly recommend not saying that.
Right.
Okay.
Don't say shit like that.
Is it gonna
Let
be
it
worse?
sound
Is
easy.
it gonna be worse to announce that you get ready to go do it, or if they catch you doing it? Like, which one's worse?
Don't
And you ain't catch
announce
me
it
doing
like
shit
that.
because out the gate I told you I ain't fucking with you.
It's a certain level of respect if you do it and you don't say nothing. But if you just tell the person you can do this, you ain't got no respect for the person.
What, did they have any respect for you when they wouldn't meet your needs? What we doing?
That part. That part.
Yeah, I mean, but it's a blatant disrespect, and then it's just, what I'm saying, not respecting you. You feel what I'm saying? I think that when it's like, if a woman tell me she finna go cheat on me, and that's somebody who I'm emotionally invested with, and that you got me fucked up. I don't know who you think you talking to. You crazy.
Well, at that point, I don't think she's emotional invested in you if she's not meeting your needs. You know what I'm saying? So what does it matter? You know what I'm saying?
I mean, because I feel like a relationship is more than just sex, right? So I feel like if sex don't make the relationship, then sex shouldn't break the relationship, right? But at the same time, it can, to a certain degree, hinder it in a whole lot of different ways, and it could jeopardize it. You feel what I'm saying? So just because I don't feel like a person don't want to have sex, don't necessarily mean a person don't love me. It just might be that they being selfish as hell, or they might be doing something they ain't got no business doing. But to tell me that you finna go do that, that means you just said, fuck me to my face, basically. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, if somebody ain't good at sex, they're just not good at sex. I mean, it may be.
It ain't even about being good or bad. I think this question said they are not like putting forth the effort. It's not necessarily the person can't do it; they won't do it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah. Shit.
Right.
See, with Tabitha's thing about with Tabitha's thing about the medical condition, I told this story before, so I'll keep it really quick. Somebody I used to work with came with his wife to the company party, and they both approached me together to be his. I don't even know what the hell you call it, side piece, but the wife had no libido after having all of her stuff taken out, like full hysterectomy, ovaries, and all kinds of stuff. And she didn't have the drive anymore. And she was like, he works with you. He's been watching you. He said, you're nice. I've seen you at some of the company, we used to go to, I forget the name of that karaoke bar, T Billy's or something like that. And we used to have fun. She was like, I've been watching you. You seem nice. I'm here to tell you that I'm okay with this. And I want you to know that he has to come home to me every night. He got to be there in the morning to take the kids to school and stuff. But any other time, and I appreciated how they came to me together and quickly told them, we're not doing that. But she owned it because she knew she didn't want to medically. But this question isn't about that, I don't think.
Okay.
All right, Stacey.
Well, it's about everything. Well, so my thing is, I was faced with this before, y'all, and it's like we all grown. You know what we doing here. You know, if a person is telling you something and you're not living up to your, obligation or whatever, or taking care of home, then you should be able to go out. And I just strongly believe that, especially if you're voicing this over and over. Who the hell wants to do that? Like, the hell with that. Do you want to suffer misery or do you want to get your freak on? Simple as that. And you deserve to be fulfilled. And that's what it is, and that's all it is.
It don't cost you $1 to take care of your partner. It don't cost you nothing, so it ain't no excuse.
It's always, well, to some people, it's always excuses. They either too busy, they either this and that. So what the hell? Do what you got to do, and that's what I do.
You got to make time for that person if you're gonna be in that space with that person.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Your mate should never be left feeling unwanted and unfulfilled. That's crazy.
Yeah. Next topic.
She's not younger than me.
Lord.
Use your thoughts.
Who?
Tone.
Who? Yeah,
You?
I didn't even hear that whole thing.
You want me to play it again? It's only 33 seconds.
Yeah.
She's not younger than me. She's not.
What did you hurt?
All right, check this out. This ain't a good look, bad look thing, but it just tend to fall that way sometimes. Like, an ugly person is an ugly person, right? A lot of women, like men do the shit too, so, but a lot of people like put so much effort or I don't cheat or I don't, like, it's so rare to find loyal and good people that a person that's loyal or good try to use that, well, I'm a good person because I do X, Y, and Z, or I'm loyal to you, I don't do this, and this. But what the shit is that you are doing?
Facts.
Like, what are you doing? Because nobody is fucking perfect, right?
Facts.
So the thing is, a lot of times they come from a person that has zero like accountability and just think they're God's gift to the fucking world, to where it's like you don't see nothing that you do wrong or how you may, to where you say, damn, why would you fuck with this person? Like, dude, you fucked up. So the thing is, like, if you do feel this way, right? Your woman or your man that left you for somebody that's less than you, you gotta ask yourself, is they really less than you?
Mm-hmm.
Like women say this, he left me for a bomb bitch. Well, why did he want her?
Mm-hmm.
Right.
Let me say that.
Like, why the fuck he want her? Like, straight the fuck up. It's like, I got a bag. I do this, I do that. Then them type women tend to go harder outside of the relationship than they did inside of the relationship. Which, like, that shows your effort is to self, not to building the team. You rather, stun on a motherfucker, make a motherfucker look stupid because he chose the wrong bitch. But maybe you could live in a mansion and get all the money in the world, and he find this woman, and both of them be like mid-level people, live a way happier life than you ever could dream of because you're stuck in your own misery and bought by like tangible things. Tangible items don't mean shit.
Talk that
Like,
shit.
my money situation could change at any given fucking moment, but like the motherfucker that make you smile. Like, especially when you don't feel like smiling, like, that shit priceless. Like, straight fuck up.
Ted said, "What up, y'all?"
What up, Taz? Did you win?
I'm hot.
Go ahead,
The
Lou.
outfit changed like the award show.
I'm hot. I'm sorry.
Man, I really feel like that sisters really need to like listen to that because dude he really dropping some game on y'all. Like, women, they'll climb a mountain, they'll go skydiving, they'll do all of these things and thinking that that's what you need to be able to make you happy, right? But it's like he say she's softer than you. She don't call me an idiot. It's about the way that you can make that man feel that's in that space with you. It ain't all of that other shit y'all think that's based around. You can, like Tom said, you can be a female that don't got all these accolades, but you can be a woman that know how to cater and treat and submit to your man and make him feel like a king. To him, that's more valuable than anything in the world because you got to understand the mindset of a man. A real man is going to always be looking to compensate for himself and for whoever under his umbrella. So you bringing something to the table is just a plus because he's not really banking on whatever that you got in your pocket anyway, right? So the only thing that you can bring to the table to contribute to him is the way that you make him feel in that space. And if you're not making him feel that way in that space, he gonna have a void. And if he got that void, then 9 times out of 10, it's gonna be somebody else. It's just, I mean, it ain't right, but that's usually how that shit goes. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. The reason
Mhm.
that video is emotional to me,
Mhm.
he's speaking truth. One that many men don't express out loud, but feel for real. But men should tell their women this before cheating. Things
Mhm.
can go if they don't change.
Mhm.
Sarah.
I agree 100%. Okay, so this made me really emotional too because it just, boy, Lord Jesus. And I sent this to every woman in my family that's on social media. I ain't gonna hold you because that's a trait that we have in my family that runs deep. We're firecrackers. And I will say this, while I agree that, and you can tell that it hurt her, she had to sit back and think. He straight up answered your question. You asked him why, based off all these physical things, skinnier, prettier, and all this. And he came back and told you, but she makes me feel good. And that had to like rip her soul up out of her body to hear that. But just to play, advocate a little bit here. Men, we need you to understand that we don't wake up in the morning on 100. This is not a thing where we just constantly mad all the time. The reason this new girl like you so much is she's soft with you and she quieter with you and she don't tell you an idiot, call you an idiot because she don't know your ass yet. You haven't done the things to her that you have done to us. And I'm not saying that us talking to you crazy is okay. It's not. But there's blame on both sides here. Because if you've driven your woman to the point to where she's always mad at you and every little thing drives her crazy, it's because you have been failing her in some department too. So before we say, and women, we do need to listen to this and take it to heart and try to be better versions for ourselves. But men, you need to do that as well. Because some of y'all drive us crazy to the point to where if we ask you nicely, you don't do it. And then we get to yelling and fussing and cussing. Now we got your attention. So now that's the way we think we're supposed to talk to you because you don't answer when we're nice. So I'm just saying, if for every woman, for all the men that think that the women need to listen to this and learn how to treat their man right in this space and be loving and be cuddly and all these things, how about you listen to us and do what we ask so we don't have to talk to you like this? Both sides need to do some work.
Hey,
Yes,
hey,
yes,
hold up,
yes,
hold up, hold up, hold up, hold up.
yes, yes,
I'm
yes.
Hold
just
up.
saying, why
That part
can't we
right
talk about
there.
both sides, bro?
Hold
Yeah,
up,
that
What's
hold
the
up,
part
hold
right
up.
problem?
there. And
Hey,
you
hold up,
know,
hold up,
and
hold
you
up,
know,
Tara,
I was
Tara.
going
I
to
have
talk
no
about both
problem.
sides.
I have no problem discussing both sides, but what we will not do is justify bullshit with bullshit.
Right.
Like,
So
I
hey,
did
what?
not
Let's get
What
justify
would
it
you
hold up,
say?
hold
though.
up, hold up. Yes,
What's
you did.
bullshit
Yes, you
about that?
did.
That's facts.
That no,
I
it's
That's
didn't
not
facts.
facts.
justify it though.
No,
I
That's
and you
facts
said
can't
that
see
it's
for
that. You
not
can't
women.
right.
say.
That's how
You
women
can't
feel.
say. You
That's
can't
how women
say.
feel.
You can't say. Well, you're not making me feel like this, so that's why I'm not making you feel like that.
That shit
That's not what
crazy,
I
man.
said. So
Like
you
that.
didn't listen to
It's
what I
no
said at
account.
all, sir.
No,
Women
Do
no.
have
not
no
put words in
accountability.
my
Hold
mouth.
on,
Who
one at a
just
time.
said
Yeah, one at
men?
a
Let's
time.
not
Women don't
act
have
like
no
women don't go
accountability.
through this, or a woman ain't express this and all this other shit. Did you or did you not?
But that's not what you just said. I didn't
It's the
say
same.
any of it was okay. I said it's not right that we do this, but I also want men to understand that a woman don't wake up on 100. What are you doing in the relationship that keeps her angry?
So in that point right there, that's where you switch it and you saying what is he doing? Because he just expressed. You just said it's emotional. So in this topic of what we talking about, this man just poured out what's going on. So in this sense, it's saying what you saying that is like, oh well, okay, she's soft and she
You
this and she this. Well, that's
undermining.
just because she new to you. Well, that's just because she don't know this, or that's because
Uh-huh.
like
Yeah.
you turn them down even
Yeah.
more.
That's
Yeah,
why
that's
it
true.
don't work.
First
That's
of all,
true.
you know what? Y'all
It's
can't
true.
handle no kind of
It's
truth.
true.
It's
It's
like
true.
y'all want us to cuddle y'all
Y'all
and
It's
don't
cradle
never
true.
want to
y'all.
take
I
That's
am
accountability,
how
not
man.
women feel.
saying that
Talk that
the
shit,
woman is
Louis.
right for
That's
her
how
Talk
women
behavior.
that
feel.
shit,
Weak.
Louis.
The woman
That's
It's
how
is
women.
weak,
not
Y'all
right for
man.
can't
her.
tell us
Wait a
how
minute,
women
But
Louis.
you
feel.
cannot, but you cannot turn
Lord,
around
Y'all
and
can't
say,
tell
"Oh,
us
well, what
how
are you
women feel
you
doing
though.
can't
to make me feel this
justify.
way?"
You can't
Y'all can't
justify
tell us how
wrong.
women feel though.
But wait a
Y'all
minute,
can't
Louis,
tell
I'm
us
tell
not
how
me.
telling
women
you how a
feel.
woman
Louis,
feels.
tell me
One
where
at
I
a
tried
time.
to
One at a
justify
time.
wrong.
One at a
I
time.
said both
Hold
sides
on.
need to
Hold
Whenever
do
on.
you
work.
Hold
listen,
on. One at a
listen.
time. Go ahead, Louis.
Whenever you say that you did something because of something, that's a justification. Or men need to stop doing like that's not
Right.
like when you take listen. When you take alpha accountability, that means you look at yourself in the mirror. You say these are the things that I did wrong, and this is what I need to do better. The hell with what you did because at that moment if a person is bringing some sentimental stuff to you and you just deflect to something that they did, then it's never gonna be no resolve. That's why black couples always fail, because as soon as somebody point a finger at something, the person point a finger at something that they did, and so it's just a back and forth. Now it's toxic.
Oh, I agree with you 100% there. But see, I'm the objective party. I'm not that woman or that man. So I'm talking from somebody looking at this situation. And I'm saying, I didn't say she should say this to him. I'm saying, if we're going to talk about how the woman gets in this position, she didn't wake up that way. And the problem with you men, specifically on this show, is when we try to point out what you guys do wrong, it's the end of the fucking world. But y'all are bash us every single episode. I'm tired of it. Like, it's too much.
Y'all never take accountability for nothing.
Wait a minute. Hey, Tara, you did say, she just said this because she don't know your ass. You ain't say just let her take her accountability. You making excuses for the woman.
I am talking, yes, I'm talking, but usually when you're new, this girl thinks you're the greatest thing in the world because she doesn't know you like I know you. She doesn't know that you don't ever do anything anybody asks you to do.
What if she know me better than you know me? She can speak to me better. Therefore, she get me to do things that you could never get me to do based on her.
Then you should have been with her and left the other girl instead of being the cheating, low down, dirty son bitch. That's what you should have did. No, that's not. We don't know that. She might have just called him cheating and been asking him questions
into the court that don't even fucking exist.
You don't know,
and you don't know either.
But I rather assume with the evidence because he's the one that's telling her this is why I'm not gonna be with you.
Exactly. So you can assume, but I can't. You a hoe. That's what I'm saying. You men write the rules specifically for you. It's disgusting.
Hey, Tara.
Oh my God.
Hey, Tara.
You men.
What,
Tom? You men.
Hey, I feel sorry for you ladies if that's what
you men are something else.
And I feel sorry for you dudes who cannot be accountable for anything that you do.
I'm happy, sister. And I make
I'm happy too, because this is not my situation. But what I'm gonna say is this: we have got to learn how to look at both sides of these subjects. Y'all cannot keep bashing us and blaming us for everything.
This man telling this woman that a woman is softer than her. That's why I'm with you.
That's just like I can say. That's why I can say a man is better or softer and speaks lovely and wakes me up and say good morning, how you doing, beautiful, and all that too. I'm saying,
y'all full of shit.
Say this shit with your chest bucked out, but don't make the reason your chest is bucked out is because you said you going over there to do this. I'm gonna do this because you wasn't right. Don't base what you do off the next person.
Exactly.
Don't base what you do off what somebody else does.
Now y'all just sat up here and said how many times have you dudes said if your girl was cheating, you cheating back and all this other stuff? You guys are hypocrites.
I ain't never said that shit like that.
We just had a whole show about y'all cheating. What?
If my woman is cheating on me, I don't want to be with her anymore. I'm not going to be. What the fuck?
But if you cheat on her, she's supposed to stay, right? She's supposed to forgive you, right?
If I cheat on her and she want to leave, I understand. I would say, you know what? I understand what I've done. Like what the fuck? I'm not finna justify nothing I've done. If I'm wrong, I'm fucking wrong. Leave me if that's what brings you peace.
Okay, cool.
Unless you ain't giving the person sex.
That part, Louis.
All right, Stacey, go ahead, Stacey.
I'm just saying, it's like this. So I'm always speaking for the women, for both sides. Okay, I get where he coming from with that. I don't know their situation, but at the same time, if she's been talking to him or trying to get his attention and all of this, and he's not catering to her like he's now catering to the new person or something, there's a problem. See, men want to, treat somebody new like with respect and all that, and like they all nice and sweet and shit, while they over here done messed up the shit. You know what I'm saying? So get that shit together first before you try to do some new shit. Anyway, when it comes to women, men need to understand that we want that same shit too, okay? We want to be talked to nice and sweet. How good morning, how you doing, beautiful sweetheart, all of that too. You know what I'm saying? So when we have this man over here that's doing that shit, we feel the same way. So don't think it's just all about y'all. I'm just saying. So when y'all showing this clip about men, just know the women feel the same way, and we on that same type of time.
All right, Tab, before you go, Tab, let me read this. Teresa said, for me, I would never talk to my mate that way. I'm too grown for a toxic level of communication. No yelling or name calling is necessary. If it gets to that point, we need to reassess or leave. Go ahead, Tad.
I'm usually the girl that he's describing. However, I'm usually the girl that's ran over by men too. But I want to know, why do guys end up with the girl like that's so hard and stuff in the first place? What was the initial attraction then if you really want a soft woman? Why was she ever picked first to begin with? I'm
Hey,
confused.
she just did what
them
Stacey
bitches,
said
they
men do.
disguise
So
themselves
she
well.
used to be soft before he turned her hard.
Did
That's
what
why.
Stacey
Man, can't
said.
no. All right.
Yeah, part.
So hold on. As a man, if I say every
So,
woman I've cheated on did something to make me cheat, I'm okay with cheating.
so I've been cheated on, and
No, it doesn't make
I
it
have
right.
not let someone take me out of that, because I have seen this, and one of the things I tell people like all the time, I refuse to ever be labeled a bitter black bitch or anything like that. It's mentally draining. It's something that I have in myself that I don't want to come across as. I want to be different or whatever. It's not easy. It's very hard. It's a lot of being quiet. It's a lot of swallowing how I feel or how I think, but that's just how I am as a person. It's not easy. It's definitely not easy, but I try to look for the bigger goal. So when I know when someone loses me and I'm gone, they lost something.
Yeah.
They lost
Hey,
something.
Tab,
because
I
I'm just
got a
quiet.
question, right?
Sir.
If I got a woman that's acting like a man, right? That's being hard, right? That's always nagging, that's always hard, that's always like, right?
How did she
So
become your woman acting
Hold
like that?
on. That's besides the point. That ain't what I'm asking you.
That's
You
why
can't
I'm
ask me a
confused.
question. You can't ask me a question. Hold on, listen.
Okay.
This just might be a demeanor, right? So do that give me the right to start acting like a bitch ass nigga? Do that give me the right to start acting like a female? Do that
Well,
give me the
opposites
right
attract.
to start, hold on. Do that give me the right to start switching and talking with a list and throwing my hand like this? No, it don't. It don't give me the
does
right.
not.
At the end
But
of the day,
I agree. That's why it doesn't
At
take
the
me
end
out
of
of
the
my
day,
character, because
I
I'm still
have
me.
to be a man. I still have
And
to
I'm
be a man.
always a woman,
At
right?
the end of the day, y'all still have to be women. You
I'm
can't
always them, so
justify.
that's why
Hold
I'm
up.
saying it
You
doesn't
can't
change me.
justify being a bitch. You can't. If that's the case, leave. That's like me
So that's what
justifying
it is.
slapping the shit out of females and beating up females, right? If before that's my nature, right? I'm a man, I'm aggressive, right? But they don't justify that. That means that I need to leave that relationship. So if you see yourself coming outside of your character and being a different person consistently, then that don't give you the right to be no bitch. That give you the right to leave. So you can't justify being like a man and then think a man's supposed to submit to you being like a man and it's supposed to be cool. That's where y'all getting it twisted in.
Nobody ever said
I
that.
don't do that.
Hey, but hold up.
Nobody on
Hey,
this
Tab.
show tonight said anything was a justification. So y'all can keep making up
Tab.
stuff as you go, and that's great.
Hey,
On no
Tad.
type
Hey,
level, you
look.
can't fuck with a man.
Most women,
So why would y'all try to leave one?
most
I don't
masculine
think
women
she's
ain't
thinking
coming
she's trying
off.
to be a man. I think
Most
she's
masculine
saying,
women
why do
ain't
I have to
coming off
always ask
right.
you to take out the trash?
Hold on, for real. Hey, most masculine women that are like a lot, unless they some like some butch, like stud type woman. No masculine woman is truly coming off masculine. They have their feminine qualities. It's just certain things about them that comes off aggressive as a man would. You get what I'm saying? So when you first introducing yourself and meeting somebody, it's not like she's just like, yeah, bro, what's up? No, she present
Because I'm
herself like a lady.
because by the time I meet some of them, I see, and I be like, dang, she real rough. Like,
Yeah, and the thing is, even in that sense, even them type of women crave love. I don't care what, like, a lot of women talk shit. I don't need this. I don't need. Like women want to be loved. Like
that's
period.
hurt. Like I hear hurt when I
Like
hear that, when
seriously.
they say they
Like
don't need it.
to
I
the
hear they
thing
hurt.
is, so even a woman that's aggressive or seem like she's masculine, even she wants to be loved and feel like. The problem comes when she doesn't recognize her own masculinity, the masculinity that's on her. You get what I'm saying? Because she had to be like independent for so long, which you know what I'm saying. And now I can speak towards the women, toward like, because a lot of times, I see my mama do it. You got to be stronger than what you need to be. You get what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
absolutely.
And when you adapt that mindset, you know what I'm saying. It's not even the thing that you're trying to come off masculine or this or that. Is I'm used to doing it by myself.
Okay.
I'm used to doing it all alone. I'm the one that have to take care of it. So when you got a man that come along and he's speaking towards certain things, it's difficult for you to accept it because you don't trust it.
It's difficult for that type of woman to accept.
Or another thing is you used to being so nice, so fragile.
Yeah,
and
that's what I'm saying.
and
Like so
people,
you just
and the
you don't
people
trust
take
it.
advantage of you, and
Yeah.
then you just become hard because you tired of the shit.
But
Yeah,
that's
you
not
just don't
right.
you just
though.
don't
But
trust
that's
it. You
not
just
right.
don't
It
trust the
may be not
situation.
right,
It doesn't.
Louis.
And
Listen,
nobody said it was right,
Louis,
Louis.
it
It
may
just
not
That don't
be
give you the
happened.
right.
right to treat
nah, I'm
females
not.
like
It's not
Hey,
about
hoes.
right or
Louis, it
wrong,
may
bro. You
not
it
be
just
There
The
you
right.
right
go
to treat
comparing
females like
again. Why
bitches
you
and
Louis,
hoes.
comparing, Louis?
it just
We're not
happens. You
supposed
hear
to
me?
Louis,
compare,
Because
Louis.
y'all justify. Y'all
but
justify
I
in
Louis,
did
you
y'all
Nah,
gotta
ain't
not
mind.
no
justify
That's
it.
justification,
y'all.
bro. It's
It is a
like,
Y'all, boy, y'all just
justification.
make up stuff in
Louis,
y'all
how you
head.
My
just
It's not
say
mama
even
that's
was
funny
not
at
raised
this
three
point.
boys
One at
by
a
Louis?
time.
herself.
Yeah, one at a
I
time.
seen
Louis,
what
how
it
you
was
Guys,
just
you're
like
gonna
making
say
between
people
a
but
woman
cry.
and a
Louis,
Listen, this man keep talking about
What's up?
somebody justifies something
I
and they didn't.
know,
I
but
can't do it.
we females. Come
It
on, you
is
can't tell us how we
justification.
nah,
supposed to
Ella.
feel.
It's
It's
You
not a
can't
justification.
tell us
justification.
how we
Louis, I
supposed to
started off
feel.
by saying it's
You
not
want
right.
hold
We
up,
should
look,
You
now
not
the
hold
do
one
on.
it.
that justified.
Example,
I
Louis.
didn't. How the fuck you gonna
Hold on.
tell me what I said?
Hold on,
Because you
Louis.
can't say something and then
I
recant the
can say
statement by
whatever I
saying
want to
something that's
say.
Louis,
completely opposite of what
Louis,
you just
let
said.
me
It's
give you,
contradictory.
Louis, let me ask you something. So you have a sister, right? She's so
Yeah,
sweet. Hold on. She's so sweet.
yeah.
She's so nice. And it's men just keep on running over, taking advantage of her and talking crazy. What you just want her to keep on being like,
I'ma
okay,
tell her, I'ma tell her
okay.
to quit fuck listen. I'ma tell her to leave them bitch ass niggas alone and go
Mm-hmm.
find you a real go find you a real nigga that's gonna appreciate you, that's gonna curse you,
Right.
but you don't change,
That's how I move.
you don't
That's
change who
how I
you
move.
are as a person. You don't change you because you are the prize. As far as what your makeup as a woman, what God has created you to be, and your essence is life, is everything. So why would you dilute yourself for a bitch ass nigga? That don't
That's
Hey,
even to me.
fine. That's
That's to
fine.
me.
But you
That
still
don't make
don't let
no
nobody
sense
run over
because
you.
the reason why. Hold on. Let me give you this. Because the reason why is when you meet a real man, right, and you come in the presence of a real dude that really need that for his substance as a man,
Mm-hmm.
then you don't have that because you've adjusted so bad to the last nigga that you was with. I'm dating a nigga instead of dating a woman that you are. Because you didn't put
Well,
all
then we
these
go.
barriers and all of these things. I don't even get a chance to experience you no more. I'm
Well,
experiencing
we
all
need
your
more of
damage.
them men. We need more of them type of men because I don't know where they
Yeah,
at.
and less of the
they're
dudes
there.
that's making women like
As
this.
women, we overlook them a lot.
Mm-hmm.
They be too nice. We put them in the friend zone. They be too short.
Yeah, that type
or
of
Teresa,
shit.
like
Midgets are not friendly. They
it's
are
it's what
giant babies with super strength, and that is
a
very.
lot of it is what Louis
Oh my
saying. A
god.
lot of time when women get when a woman do get that type of man, she run over him because she couldn't do
Mm-hmm.
something. She couldn't move a certain way with her last and I've seen this firsthand, like right hand to God. You woman in this relationship getting her ass beat, like in the hospital beat,
Yeah.
but go to a guy that won't dare put his hands on her, won't even dream of it, and she abused him. Like
Oh, that's
That's
to
crazy.
horrible.
That is
to where the
absolutely
Yeah.
So
thing
it's
is,
like
crazy.
the
where the
learn.
thing
So
is
it's
a
like
lot
the
of
learned behavior kind of like
yeah,
thing.
Yeah.
it's like so it's like after
So
a
how
while
do
you
we address
adapt to
the
a certain
dudes that are doing
mindset.
this though? Why they
Huh?
just get to be a scapegoat? We got to stay perfect angels, but these dudes get to
So,
keep doing this,
Tara,
Well,
mistreating women.
Tara,
I'm
You gotta
not sitting there
heal before
saying
you go into the next relationship.
Oh, I say that all the time. And people do not
That's
do that
all
at
you
all.
have to
They
do.
break up on
Heal
Monday
from
and
the
they with
last
somebody
nigga.
new on Tuesday. That's dangerous.
Hey,
Well,
listen, let's
you
look at
gotta
true
believe
story,
they've
right?
been talking to them before Tuesday.
man, hey, for real,
Hey,
because
it's just like women
Ah,
that
and
have
listen,
baby daddies that don't do shit for their kids, and then she get a baby daddy that's doing something for his kid and looking out for the other ones, but she'll treat this nigga like he a piece of shit. But the last niggas didn't do nothing, but she don't even appreciate it. It's just it's like
yeah,
hurt people, right? Hurt
That
people
is
people,
correct.
right? So
Yep.
in order for you not to hurt
mm,
the next person, you have to do some self-work. And people don't want to be
Yes.
alone. People don't want to do self-work. So they drag all their baggage into the next relationship, and then they try to justify. And I'm talking about men and women. I'm not sleeping on just women. I'm talking
yeah.
about men and women. They drag that person into that, and then they start putting everything that the last person did onto
Yep.
this person. So you don't
Yep.
trust this person. This person ain't did nothing to lose your trust. But this is what you do because this is, and then we write it off as, oh, well, the last situation, and that's weak.
uh-huh.
That's not
Facts.
what
I
adults
agree with
do, man.
everything
Yeah,
you just said right
I
then and there.
agree.
That's
Tara,
all facts.
and this
Teresa
is part of why I have mental
Teresa said
health.
I'd be damned if you yell at me on a normal basis or call me an idiot, etc. So I wouldn't dare do that to you. Marcel was giving Louis the laughs. You was going in, and Teresa gave Tone some claps because you was going in also. All right, yeah, we got to go to the next. That was a good topic that you sent in, Terry. Created
Thanks.
a lot of dialogue, you know.
Oh, my topic wasn't good. Okay.
Well, the guys on the panel definitely said your question was very good. So
I
don't
thank
worry
you,
about
guys.
it.
Thank
you got a
you.
lot of kudos
I
on your question.
appreciate you. Yeah. Thank
All right.
y'all.
Next topic, it says a woman finds 25K that her boyfriend had hidden and their lights have been off for months. Hold on, I got a video too. I gotta show you.
Let's see how y'all explain this Negro away.
Let me show the video.
Yeah, I can't wait.
He a BAN.
Hold on.
That's what Louis gonna call him.
One of my stuff, bro.
Yeah, you already know.
How long have you had this shit?
That's my money. I've been saving that.
You've been saving it and the lights is off?
That's not my problem.
You told me that's all the money you had.
That's all the money I get. That's not my problem.
But I'm trying to figure out where did this money come
Not
from?
even my wife.
Where did this money
No,
come
that's my
from?
money for when I move.
So
I'm
you
not
just
paying
been
no light
having
bill.
this.
All right, she had her nails.
What?
Her nails look. What
And
do
the
y'all
lights
think?
look like
What do
they
y'all
were
think
on.
about this, Louis?
Hey, can I go?
I'm gonna go ahead, Toe. Let's
Hey.
go. Go ahead, Toe.
Hey, check this out. Check this out. On my mama. 99.9% of the time, that situation is vice versa when the dude is in a woman's house and he's in a situation to where he has nothing and he's depending on that woman and that woman is putting him out. Anytime a young man is in this situation, I would definitely say keep your own type of net. And as far as females, you definitely gotta you gotta have these conversations about what he gonna do and what he ain't gonna do. Don't automatically assume because the nigga laying next to you that he gonna take care of you. That's not his shit. And a lot of niggas has been through situations to where they not finna put trust in you. They not finna give you shit because they truly taking care of themselves. You better figure out why that nigga fucking with you. You better figure out why he next to you. I'm not saying it's right. I'm not saying it's wrong. But nigga, if you ain't got a bag in your pocket and you live with that bitch, you stupid. You stupid. Straight the fuck up, boy. You could be homeless tomorrow.
All right, Louis.
Yeah, I didn't been in all type of situations through my life, so I can understand. But this what I can't understand. How can I hide my money or secure my money or save my money in your house and it's $25K, but your $200 or $300 light bill ain't paid? Like, I
Thank
don't
you.
understand that. To me, he
And
just
she had her
petty ass
nails
nigga.
freshly done.
Listen, man. That's chump change, man. Like, ain't no way you gonna say you fuck with somebody and trust them to hold your paper or have your paper in their house and you gonna let their lights get cut off, man. Like, come on, man. At some point,
And then that
man,
may not even be his 25K though, bro.
Huh?
It may not even be his 25K. A lot of these little niggas be getting fronted.
Well, I mean, he said that that was his money, and I mean, I don't know.
But when he leave or when he move, that's what he said.
Yeah, the way he planned it is like it's his, man. Like, listen, man, people gotta quit being so motherfucking petty, man. Like, ain't no way that you gonna listen. I don't trust people. So if I trust you to put 25,000 at your home, that means I rock with you to a certain degree.
Yeah,
and why I trust you.
crazy,
So,
bro.
so therefore, I'm not gonna allow that to happen because why? And this is the reason why. The reason why is because if your lights get cut off and you find this money, right? What's stopping you from taking this money and getting the hell out of Dodge or getting me, right? I have to have some type of leverage to let you, some type of tug or pull to let you know, like, it's love hurt. But if I ain't even paying a $200 or $300 gas bill and I got 25,000 saved, that mean I don't really fuck with you like that.
He said you ain't even my wife. Wow.
Marcia said, dude, consider yourself robbed. My lights off and you got 25K.
Exactly. See what I'm saying?
Yeah, 25K.
Nothing but facts.
Hey, I'm with you, Louis. If I got 25K, you can find that bitch on my mama. Ain't no way I trust you that motherfucking much and I ain't took care of you, kid.
Yeah, Tara.
Right.
This man or this little boy said you're not even my wife, and that's my money for when I leave. I heard kids in the background, I think. So you got people, this woman and these kids who could be yours, maybe not, but you sleeping with this woman and you got her lights out and you got 25K. Where are you moving to, sir? What are you talking about? This
Yeah.
is one of the this is heinous in my opinion. And it's the type of stuff I'm talking about. This is the type of girl who gonna start yelling and cussing and fussing. Because this is a moment for you to start yelling and fussing and cussing. And I don't care what nobody's talking about. She's supposed to still be sweet and demure. My light's
Nah,
been
supposed
cut
to tell
out
him
for
get his ass out.
months. My
Hey, if
my
you let
light's
a
been cut
motherfucker
out
play
for
with you like that,
months.
you deserve it.
And you talking about you saving up this money. Oh yeah, I'm taking the light bill money and then some, and you can get out.
All right, Stacey.
And you
On my
better hope
mom,
I
my
don't call
judge
the
find my
cops and have them
25
find out
band.
where the money came from. How about that?
I'm
My
taking the
judge find my
light
money.
bill money plus some. Then I'm calling my other man, and your ass is out. That part.
Hey, if my judge find 25K, I'd be more mad that she didn't pay the light bill than her finding my money. Like, why the fuck wouldn't you just pay the bill?
If I found it and you wasn't at home, you would be coming home to an empty apartment because we wouldn't still be there.
Yeah, now
Look,
you tripping, bro. Yeah. Hey, you best believe, in my mind, a nigga that got $25,000 just sitting around, he got some more money that'll find you for that 25K. Just straight the
All
fuck
right,
up.
Tab.
Some people are just users. He was getting that and stacking up on her back. He was using that girl, and like
Yeah.
it was shocking to see that you let her go through, or vice versa. If it happened to a guy, I'm just saying for whoever did this to the person, and you sat there and let and see them struggle while you were still doing what you was doing and just stacking there,
Yeah,
living
that's
in the
kind of
trap
fucked
like
up.
that on your own. Like that's really foul. Like
that's a dirty
it's some really messed up
person.
people in this world, like
Yeah, he
some
dirty
real
as hell.
horrible people. And for somebody like me, that stuff shatters me to like my core. You just like
Yeah,
you gotta go. Like
because I would never do somebody like that.
I would never do anybody like that.
What
Marcia
And
goes
said
and
he
I'm
around
is
comes
using.
and
around.
if I found it, I'm the type of person. I'm not even gonna touch your shit. You just need to go. I see how you rock. I can't rock with you. Just please get as far away from me as possible forever. It's nothing you can say.
What goes around
Marcia
comes
said he is
around.
using her for a come up, and that's why his 25K will be my come up. All right, bars. The nigga had that. All right,
He said
so
the lights being out wasn't his problem. Lord Jesus.
how do you feel about this, y'all? Outshining your friend on their birthday.
So here's the part two. For those of you who don't know and just now getting here, I got into a bad argument with my best friend about what I wore on her birthday. A lot of people ask to see what did my best friend wear. So I'm going to post what my best friend wore. And then I'm going to post what I wore again. May I remind you, before anybody get on here talking crazy, she told me that I could post this because she still feels like I was wrong. Simple. This is my best friend. I did crop her face out. This is my best friend. This is what she wore. It was her 21st birthday. And yeah. Now let me show y'all what I wore. This is me. This is what I wore. She told us to put that shit on, and that's what I thought I was doing. So, like, y'all just need to let me know, like, am I wrong? Because I feel like I just got dressed. That's all I felt like. I just got dressed. I didn't know it was, like, a competition thing. Like, all I did was get dressed. I didn't think much of it. So, like, what the fuck?
All right, Tab.
Well, I hate females.
I think nothing is wrong with what the young lady had on and wore to her friend's party. People have different styles.
Right.
I have friends that are very sparkly, very dazzly, very big, whatever. I have a big personality too, but I don't wear a lot of like makeup and jewelry and stuff like that. But I don't give a hell what one of my homegirls wear. Let her do her and let me do me. We all beautiful. We all bad. Like I don't rock with ugly chicks anyway. So I don't care what she have on. That shows very low self-esteem. Probably didn't get the attention. The friend probably didn't get the attention that she thought she was gonna get that night, and she felt some type of way about her friend. Because obviously y'all friends, so it's not like it's no hate and stuff. I would be, I don't know. Maybe it's some young girl stuff. I don't care nothing about that. It shows very much so insecurity.
All right, Stacey.
I don't know. I mean, they both had blonde hair. Let me see.
If you're confident in whatever you have on, you could be wearing a prom dress and I could be wearing sweats, and I'm not gonna feel less uncomfortable. I'm gonna feel just fine.
My thing is the birthday girl looked more laid back. Maybe the other girl is more outgoing. You know, it's about the personality.
It shows your personality.
So I don't know what happened, but Yeah, like did they talk about it? I mean,
She
I
did.
don't
She
know.
told them to put that shit on for her birthday.
So, with that being
That's
said,
hype your bestie up type. Wear, like, put that shit on. Look cute. What you feel like you look
so
cute.
I really don't think the girl should be mad. I think the other
Right.
girl was laid back. She felt comfortable. Like that's like Tab. She'll wear her tennis shoes with something. You know what I'm saying?
I'm a sneakerhead. I got a
I may
sneaker that
be
match everything.
overly dressed because I'm just like that, you know. But it's just some people with different personalities. So I just don't. I don't know how to.
And it
I
works
don't.
for Stacey and it works for me.
Right. I don't think it's.
Neither one of us struggle in them departments.
All right, Tara.
You're right.
I think this is really petty, and this is like Tabitha said, some young girl stuff. I think the only time that a woman might have the right to ask about what you're wearing and maybe gifts is on her wedding day. Like if you got a friend, you know, just like a stripper everywhere she go, and your grandmama and all your family's gonna be there, you say, hey, I need you to tone it down and cover up a bit on your wedding day. But other than that, if you tell your friends, I guess the new lingo is put that shit on, then let them put that on and let them do them. This sounds like some dude she invited to her party showed up and chose the friend over her. That's a personal problem, boo-boo. That's not your friend's problem. And if you really her friend, you wouldn't be treating her like this. So I think this is literally just dumb.
All right. Teresa said, how are you going to be jealous of your friend? That's not a friend. I don't think, men, do y'all want to answer this? We don't be doing.
Yeah, I do.
All right, go ahead.
Hey,
Go ahead. Go ahead.
You know how they say, they want to see you do good, just not better than them. This is a perfect example of that, right? How a person gonna get mad at you for what you putting on your body, what you done paid your money to get. Like, if you have any insecurities about how you move, it's your birthday, so you supposed to be going all out. Like,
yeah, because she didn't really do much.
I'm putting it on to represent you. I'm doing it because you my girl, and we're gonna step out together. So why would you be mad at me if I'm doing something on behalf of your birthday? See, that just goes to show you like the mentality and the perspective of especially the youth, but just people nowadays. Like, you so concerned with what I got on, you ain't even focusing on your party. People that brought you these gifts, people that came out to see you. You worried about what I got on? Like, yeah. After that, you wouldn't be my friend no more because I see you a real live hater.
Facts.
I mean, but you look at them two outfits, and she ate. Her friend looked very casual for her own birthday, and she came out and showed up. So,
yeah, I think they both looked cute, like how they were carrying themselves, like, you know.
Yeah, I think the birthday girl is envious of the other girl, low key.
Has to be.
Yeah.
And like females gotta watch that shit, because like females be talking about they got women intuition about niggas, and they partners be the ones that do them over.
Yeah,
like for real, like straight the fuck up. Females are way more fucked up than niggas are, like for real.
Oh, I ain't gonna go that far, sir.
Man, you crazy motherfucker. Females are definitely females like hey for real. Yeah. Females are fucked up.
I bet you every
like
last
for
person
real.
on this show.
How many female? I swear.
Facts, Louis.
How many? I met a lot of women in life.
Louis, what you say? You said
I bet you every last one of y'all women on this panel say y'all don't really fuck with females like that.
I don't say that. I got best friends.
I don't.
I have one female best friend.
You'll find females saying. You'll find females saying.
Around Lacey.
I said I don't. I said I.
She said she don't.
Okay,
I said I don't. Hold on.
I was finna say.
Hold on, Louis. Calm your nerves. Calm your nerves.
Yeah,
I said I don't.
My bad.
Okay.
Yeah.
Louis on one tonight for real.
Going with what Louis was just saying, though, like it's way more. I hear way more women saying I don't fuck with females than niggas saying I don't fuck with niggas. If a nigga come to me and say, "Bone, I don't really hang with niggas, but you gay, bro. Get around, move."
That nigga said you gay, nigga.
Like move, bro. Like what the fuck? Like what have men done to you as a man that make you not want to fuck with men? That sounds like some girl shit.
I don't really fuck with it.
But you do, because you have way more women who mess with their friends' men and have babies by their friends' men and do all that other stuff.
Females are fucked up, boy.
Look,
the Bible say hell hath no fury like a
woman scorned.
Like a woman.
Do you know what hell is?
But you hear what it said? It
I don't
said,
know, but I can
it said,
imagine.
it said like a woman scorned, which means one of you low down dirty dogs did something to
No,
her.
women, whatever
We
a
gonna
woman feel like
always
scorn
go
her,
back
has
there.
scorned her. It ain't
Something
got to be a
scorned
man all
her.
the time. Some women are just scorned because of other shit. Women, a scorned woman is a scorned woman. But it says hell hath no fury. Hell, I imagine hell to be some of the most fucked up shit ever. And they said that has no fury to a woman scorned. What
It
the
has no.
fuck?
Yeah.
You know what? I'm so tired. That's what you do all day in your life, Tone. You sit around and figure out how you can make women look bad. Shut up.
And how to
Biblically.
quote the Bible. You know
This
what
is
I'm
the
saying?
word. I'm not making you look like shit.
Like I
God
said,
wrote this shit.
if she's scorned, it's because y'all did
Nigga
it.
said this is the word. All
This
right,
is the
man.
word of God. This ain't got nothing to do with bone. I didn't write that shit.
Hey,
And tomorrow he gonna be on
this
some other
hey,
stuff.
this next topic is for the men only. It says, "Man, what about a woman will make you say she's not a wife material? Women, please don't speak for them." All right, go
Man,
ahead.
it's easy.
Go ahead, Tom.
Go ahead, Tom.
The most how a woman presents herself, how she like handles herself, like how she takes care of certain things. Like you can tell the difference between a wife and a woman that's like not a wife. Like it's truly how she presents herself. Like it's the confidence of her. It's the kind like a wife is like so confident in herself that she makes her husband even more confident type shit. You get what I'm saying? Like it's a totally different vibe. It's a different everything. And then a lot of times, you get women can fake it, but you can't really fake something that you ain't. Either it's in you, like you can't become a good wife. I mean, you can grow. Everybody grows, right? But if you like your personality has to be one that's growable. You got to be a seed that can grow. You can't be a fucked up seed and think you're gonna grow.
You can't
You
be
know.
scorned.
No, because even sometimes the scorn people make the best people because they understand that pain. If they once they decide to actually, like identify what it is and grow from that. But a wife is a wife can be somebody that was scorned in the past and came through and to where it's in you. It's in you to be a good person. It's just in you to be like it's hard to put in words what a wife actually is, but a wife compared to a whore, definitely the way she presents herself.
Compared to
All right, look, go ahead, Louis.
Well, hey, Lacey, this was a good question, and you really need to like start charging because I'm finna get some game right. You probably need to start charging
Drop that game,
$19.99
Go
for
ahead, drop
this
that
right
game.
here, right?
It's tax.
But look, big, right? I'm finna listen, all you women, take notes. Whether you at home or you on the show, right? A woman, a wifey, right, is three things that she gonna bring that's gonna make her your wife. Peace, love, and
Hair grease.
support,
Oh,
right?
okay.
Peace, love, and support, right? And a woman is someone who know how to make a house a home. See, that's a difference. It's a difference. Just because you got a roof over your head, that's just the house. But home is where the heart is. You know what I'm saying? So when a woman know how to conform that's it could be the smallest. It could be a shotgun. You can talk about the bathroom touching the kitchen touching the living room touching the bed, right? But when you walk into this space with her, right? When I walk into your home, I'm walking into your world because this is a woman's world. Her home is her world. So when I walk into your world, it's supposed to be a calm. It's supposed to be a peace. It's supposed to be a sense of love. It's supposed to be a sense of comfort in this space. If that ain't what it is, you ain't a wifey type. You just a girl. You just a woman. You just a female. But you ain't got that together yet. And that's just the truth.
All right.
I love that, Louis. I do want to say this real quick though. You can't charge $19.99 for that because you used 8 cliches that don't belong to you. That's called plagiarism. So okay, you got it. That boy said home is where the heart is. You hit them all. I'm just saying.
Hey,
That's
yeah.
like
you ain't never
Hallmark.
Yeah,
seen
Louis,
it
I
put
think
like that, though.
I think
It
that
ain't
word
put
is
like that,
plagiarism,
though.
Louis. I think I've seen that somewhere.
It's hella fucking funny.
But now this question right here is for the women right here. Ladies, the guy you met online has just arrived to take you on your first date. What you doing?
Tabitha, you sent that in after I sent that to
No,
you.
you sent
Okay.
that in and I
I
responded
didn't.
to you.
I did not
I
give
ain't
this to
sent
him.
that.
Somebody sent it.
I sent that.
I don't know who sent it.
I just tagged you in it because I thought of you
Definitely
Thank
ain't lying.
immediately.
All right.
You tagged me in that.
Fab, what are you
How he
doing?
see it?
Why we always get the crazy questions? Shit.
Yeah,
I
I want to know. I
will.
want to know what they think a husband is.
Well, it
No,
doesn't
that's
ask
not
me
the
if I think he's
question,
a
Tone.
husband.
Are you looking at this thing?
It says the guy I met online has just arrived to
No,
take
that's
me
what I'm
on my
saying.
date.
I'm agreeing with Stacy. She said, "Why y'all get the crazy
Right.
questions?" I
We
want to know
always
what
get
y'all
some
think
dumb
about.
shit.
Yeah, I can answer that question. We'll
So
No,
I
man, if any of y'all
will.
take this nigga as a husband, y'all need help.
Right.
Look,
Please don't take
this
him
what
as
the
a
people send in. So.
I'm driving off in his car. That's and leaving his ass right
Yeah,
there. How about
Take
And
this
that boy look like
down.
he's sexier than his woman.
Yeah, get that nigga off the screen.
Pause. That nigga take more time to
Since we
bathroom than
got
she
this
do.
far, I probably would just go for the date for the fun of it. I'm very silly, so I'm just gonna probably be laughing the whole time. So I know it's the first and the last date, probably, because that was your choice. Unless he like had a funnier story that I could think of in my head as to why he wore that. It might come from something funny, and sure, he might have been a good match because he's silly as hell. But he could have had a bet. Like I like stuff like that. I don't know. I would find out.
All right, Tara.
Ain't no way. Ain't no way. Hey, no, I don't. You can tell me a funny story. We can have a ha laugh. But if you could not find a way to fulfill your bet without involving me, and this, I'm supposed to go in public with you like this?
Yeah.
Nah, fam. I'm not going on the date. I like Stacy's idea. Take the car and leave him there. That's crazy
So
work.
you want to get arrested? Y'all want to get arrested? Because he has bad fashion choices?
You made it seem like it was
Yeah.
fun, so why not?
Hey, Teresa laughing at you talking. She said, "Take this down."
Take this down. I was tired of looking at the
Hey,
straight
Stacey.
nut crunchers.
Stacy, answer the question.
Them
Answer the last
knees.
question, Stacy. Answer the last question, Stacy.
we gonna first establish that ain't nothing gonna be cracking, ain't nothing going down. I mean, because I like, my little gay friends and shit, you know what I'm saying? They some of the funnest people to be around. So we gonna establish that ain't nothing going down. We can still go kick it, you know what I'm saying? But we gonna
I'm talking
first
about the last
establish that.
question.
Yeah,
We
yeah,
gonna first
Last
establish that we ain't nothing going down. Straight up, ain't no date. This ain't no date. This a homie girl boy hangout, whatever you want to call it.
All right, y'all women can answer the last question. What do y'all look for in a husband? Stacey, you can go.
Well,
Is that what the question said?
Go first, Sarah.
I think it said something about what is it?
What about a woman will make you say, oh, that she's not wife? Oh, what about a man will make you say that he's not husband material?
If he's not, I need somebody who is financially stable. I need somebody who knows how to keep a job. So if you're not a provider for me, you are not a husband material. And if you are not someone who can make me feel safe, if you're volatile, if you're toxic, if you're doing all those things, because I'm trying to be softer. I like who I am in the softer version of myself. So I need somebody who makes me feel safe, so I don't have to resort back to past times of being real rah-rah. I want someone who makes me feel safe. So if you can't make me feel safe and you're not financially stable, I could never marry you.
All right, Stacey.
And we got to be good.
That part.
I'm like Louis. First of all, love, support, and especially listen. If you bringing me drama to where we cannot have peace, that can't be. You know what I'm saying? So a lot of people talk about peace, but it's really what you bringing. You know what I'm saying? It's a if you're showing the action, you getting a reaction. You know what I'm saying? If you're acting out and bringing drama, then you can't have peace. You know what I'm saying? That's what, I thought about, like, a lot of people talk about peace, but why is it that people don't have peace? You have to ask yourself that. If you're bringing the drama and then somebody else is reacting to what you're bringing, then you can't have peace. So if a man is not bringing that, or a woman is not bringing that, because I'm gonna put it for both, then hey, that's not acceptable, and that can't be. So you first want to be comfortable and feel supportive. That's how you feel supportive around that person, because you feel in peace. You ain't got to worry about nothing. You know what I'm saying? If you have the drama and it's always no peace, then you don't feel supported. You don't feel anything. You just there like in misery and stuff. You don't need that. So if I'm walking into a space and I feel comfortable, or we just so loving and people can feel the love, you can feel the love, and you there, that's what makes a husband. You know what I'm saying? I don't even care about, we can grow and build together financially, all that. We can grow together as partners, all that. But those three things that Louis said, I'm on that right there.
Most definitely.
All right, Tab.
Definitely someone that gives me knowledge, someone that I can learn from. I definitely like someone that I feel is smarter than me, that's always pouring into me. So someone that pours into me, someone that brings me peace, and someone that brings me positivity. And he can have everything.
And that's where support come in, like supporting you into, hey, you can do this, you can do that. Let's grow.
That's right.
Yeah.
Tabitha, that is a good one. I agree with that too, because I love intelligence in a man. Oh my God, that's so sexy to me.
So sexy. At this whole grown age, oh God, it's everything. I get someone making dumb decisions.
Yeah, I love a man with.
You have to be able to trust somebody. And when I get married again, your husband, I trust you to just. Yes, you take the lead. You have the final say, so and everything like that. So that's what people have problems.
So I ain't got to do it. Absolutely.
I trust your decision making. So someone that is definitely I can learn from.
Yes.
Boy, I'm glad my woman love me, because I'm a dummy.
All right, Tab. I'm gonna throw you in her.
Boy, shut up.
When you meet somebody, how do you know when it's time to cut off your other hoes?
Oh wow.
Go ahead.
How is this for women?
I said Tab.
Because women got hoes too.
Okay.
Do we?
Someone I know add this question.
Men, how you know to cut off your other?
Hold on, wait a minute. Hold on. What'd you say, Tab?
Someone I sent it to him. So one of my friends posted this question.
All right, Tone, go ahead.
Hold on. I gotta make sure I answer this correctly. For a number of reasons. You hear me?
Wait a minute.
I definitely want to go to sleep peacefully tonight.
I think it's when you know you don't want nobody else.
When you meet somebody, right? Like like when you're
interested in them, you invested at that time.
Hey, real shit, bro. Nah. For me, hey, straight up, because I didn't fuck.
Tony said straight up, hold up, wait a minute, hold up.
You feel me? You heard me?
I done fucked up a lot. You hear me? I think, but like for me, it's when I know that motherfucker serious, as serious as I am. You hear me? Okay. And it don't take much to know. Just that motherfucker get mad at you because you did some shit that motherfucker. Why you still talking? My bad. Because if a person like if you dealing with a person and both of y'all got situations going, a motherfucker ain't gonna occur. For real, they may say something, but they're not gonna. But a motherfucker that'll curse you out, nigga, what the fuck was you playing with me?
Maybe they're just jealous.
Tom, I don't know what you're saying.
If you are with someone and they still talking to somebody they used to screw and plus jealousy,
are they soft?
Come on, that's respect.
Nah, I don't know. It's like you just know.
Sound very demure.
Nah, I don't look for demure.
I see.
Demure.
Anything else about women cussing out men?
No, I don't look for because here's the thing though, and I just add my own logic. Because if you do something and I trip off of it, I care because you did something to bother me. So I'm going to react to it. If I don't give a fuck about what you got going, and I catch some shit, oh fucking well, I don't care. I won't fuck with you like that anyway. So the moment I see that it's a thing of, oh yeah, she fuck with me, then I gotta fuck with her. It's like I've been fucking with you and I've already committed to this, like basically. So the thing is, you fucking with me this way, I gotta fuck with you this way. I gotta return the respect type shit.
I don't know what you're talking about.
I'm gonna explain.
How do you know when it's time?
I'm gonna explain everything that Tone just said to you, right? In layman's terms.
Go ahead, Lord.
I thought I was the layman.
Because Tone was way over our head.
Listen, no, Tone, I got you, Tone. Tone, bro, trust me, I got you. I'm gonna cut all the fat off of it, right? when you meet someone, when you know it's time to cut off all the other hoes, is when you find out that you found the biggest fool for yourself. And you're like, what the fuck you mean, right?
What the
But
fuck?
it's like
I don't
this.
think I was saying that.
Hold on. Let me break it down, right? When a woman loves you to the degree to where she willing to go do anything and just go as hard for you over, like she supersede with any of these other females. So she ready to jump off the cliff for you, right? Without even question, right? If you a good ass nigga, right, and you see that she love you like that, it's gonna put everything and everybody else on pause because you gonna look at her, you gonna say these other females, they might have all this other shit going on, but they don't love me the way she love me, right? Men love off of love, man. Like you gotta understand that a man was raised by his mama, right? So therefore, whatever his mama displayed to him, that's what he identified as love, right?
But what if
so
his mama was
right?
a pimp? What if his mama was a pimp?
We're not talking about that. It's always exceptions, right?
Come on,
Your
coach.
mama willing to die for you. Your mama will lose her life before she allow you to die as her son, right? As innately in the man, that's what, even though you're going to die before your woman, that's the type of love that you ultimately looking for, because anything less ain't even enough. Because that's how you was grown. So if you know that this woman is willing to go all out, you a good nigga, you going to be like, man, I can't let her go out like that because ain't nobody going to step for me like her. So I need to go ahead and get this
Now
shit
that
right.
now
You know
I see that's how what Tone was saying.
Yeah.
It was. Okay, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
That's why Tone getting married. That's why Tone getting married. Tone wouldn't be getting married to no motherfucker that ain't gonna step for him harder than somebody else. He gonna
Tone been married 7 times. We can't. We what we talking about?
Man, I'm talking about right now.
Hey, Terry. Hey,
I'm
Terry.
sorry. I take it back. I'm sorry. No, I'm sorry.
Terry.
Because we didn't believe in stuff we hear on the
every-
internet.
But Louis,
And every ex-wife and every ex-wife therefore is
Louis,
mad
so
that I'm doing what I'm
what if a
doing
woman
now.
has displayed that and stuff? What do you mean?
What do you mean?
If you display, listen to me. If you display that and he's not ready, then he got some insecurities that you might have to tap into.
Also,
Because
Louis, you
whether
said
you want to believe
a real
it or not,
man would notice, right?
But,
you say what, Louis?
yeah, but see, some men got as hard as this is to believe, men suffer from insecurities just like women do. You know what I'm saying? So a man could be feeling like he's not where he need to be in life to take this step to be able to take on this responsibility. So you might be doing everything that you need to be doing, but he might feel like as a man, he needs to be in a certain space in his life to be able to take on this role because he don't want to fail you or himself. So it could be multiple reasons, but you have to understand or find out what is this insecurity. If you doing everything that you supposed to be doing in this space, what is holding this process up? You know what I'm saying? And have a transparent conversation, because sometimes men, we have pride issues that we don't know how to get around, and we don't know how to express ourselves and be transparent. I'm not saying it's right, but that's a lot of the times that's the case. You feel what I'm saying? So sometimes that be a man hold up. You know what I'm saying? They feel like,
and sometimes y'all just ain't meant to be together. Shit, not everything is gonna work. That might, for some dudes out here, might not be doing what they want. They might not be doing what they supposed to be doing because they don't want to be there, and they too chicken shit to say it.
Marriage and wife and relationships is a choice. If you like a person, you can make that work if you really wanted to make. Because all it's gonna take is energy and effort. If you loving this person the way that they choose to be loved, then 9 times out of 10, and it's being reciprocated, then it shouldn't. Like y'all problems to be minimized. Y'all still have issues, but it's gonna be minimal.
But that's the key words you just said, Louis. You said if he's loving her the way that she needs to be loved. Sometimes you got a lot of women who are loving men the way that they need to be loved, but they are not doing it back.
Right.
Yeah.
All right.
But you gotta ask yourself: is it because he don't know how, or is it because he just neglectful? That's the question. Mm-hmm. Because that makes the difference, because it's all based upon his intention. If he don't know how, then you're gonna probably have to teach him, because he probably did have a mother that didn't love him right and that didn't show him how to love a woman. So you got to take all of that shit into equation if you really love him, man. You can't just throw him to the wolves just because he don't know how to cater to you in the way that you need, because every woman is different. Some women want to talk on the phone all day. Some women want to spend time all day. Some women want to go out to eat. You have to teach the nigga how to love you the way you want to be loved. Facts.
He gotta listen and do it.
Yeah, he ain't the man for you then. If you telling him how you want to be loved and he just saying, I ain't finna do that, then that ain't the man for you. He don't love you the way you love him. So that ain't the person for you.
Louis on
Louis to go.
Right, Louis on he doing his thing tonight.
I'm gonna have to get that to you.
I'm gonna have to bring you on my show. You're doing good.
Yeah, Stacey.
When you meet somebody, how do you know when it's time to cut off your hose? Well, I don't deal with hose, but when you meet somebody and you really, really just want to be with them like wholeheartedly all the time, you want to be around them. All you think about is them. You want to spend time with them all the time. It's just that part. You don't need the other hose because you ain't trying to call the hose. You're trying to communicate with that person only. So that's when I feel that's when it's time.
All right, Tab.
When you want to spend all your free time with them.
Yeah, that part.
All right,
my
Tab.
time is precious, so whoever I want to give that to.
I like Tab to answer as well. I think
claps. Teresa gave some claps, Louis. All right,
appreciate it.
I think for me, it's when I notice that he sees me. Like I was, in my current relationship, we were having a conversation once, and I thought I was doing my best Oscar-worthy performance for being fine. Like nothing's wrong, we're on the phone, and he was like, "Something's off. What's wrong with you?" And I was like, "Why would you say that?" He said, "Because I study you." Well, when I tell you I got so wet. Anyway, I just was like, nobody's ever said that to me before.
You need to be on an After Dark podcast. Uncensored After Dark with Tara Michelle.
I say after. I pay attention to you. You know what I'm saying? I want to study you. I want to get to know you. Damn near better than you know yourself. So when somebody takes the time to put that kind of energy and effort into you, you got to take notice. Because not everybody moves that way. And it makes me want to reciprocate that. It makes me want to turn around and do the same thing. Man, it's so beautiful. It's so beautiful. So I think when somebody takes the time to see me and they put that effort into me, because I think Tab, we've talked about this, we share this in common, because I truly am an empath. My grandmother, the one who just passed, we talked about this, about being sensitive and that being in the Native American blood, and, in our bloodline. Not psychic, but sensitive. So I can feel people's emotions. I give all the time to people who don't deserve it, family members, friends, doesn't matter. I can't see somebody down and out that I know and that I care about and just leave them down and out. But that is not often reciprocated. And Stacey too. I know Stacey dealt with this too, where you give and give and give and give, and people do not give it back, and it's draining. So to have somebody step into my life and say, "I'm going to show you how important you are to me, and I'm going to pour into you," man, please.
That's right.
Yeah.
Yep.
That right there. I love that answer.
Teresa she loved your answer, Stacey.
Yes. Oh, cool.
Right. Next.
I'm acting shocked, Stacey.
I'm just saying, nobody.
Next topic.
A question for y'all. So there's a man, he's dating two women, right? The first woman, he lies to her about this, about that, about whatever. The second one, he tells the truth to. Which relationship, in your opinion, does he value more? This should be interesting.
I just want to say that clearly we all see the same reels. I mean, God, this social media is played out at this point.
Go ahead, Louis.
I know the one that he loved the most is the one he lied to.
I knew you was gonna say that.
Why you said that?
The one he loved the most because he's so in tune with what hurt her. He would never want to, no matter what, no matter how small or how big, he ain't gonna want to hurt her. It's crazy as it sounds like, he should see a female that he don't really give a fuck about losing. He just gonna tell her whatever. Just, hey, look, yeah, I fucked old girl last night. It wasn't what it was supposed to be, but shit, it wasn't that. It is what it is. Was you fucking with me or not? Like, it's gonna be, he not tripping off the what, like, with a woman that he really like, he in his heart, he in his mind, he like, damn, if I tell her this might just alter this, I can't do this. And in a woman's mind, she might just be thinking, this nigga don't give a fuck about me, he lying, and woo woo. But honestly, it's actually the opposite of that. You feel what I'm saying? I'm not saying that it's right. I'm not saying that it's right at all. But I'm telling you that the way that the man mind operates, see, the woman is the opposite. She feel like if she love you, she gonna tell you everything, and you should love her enough to forgive her for whatever she tell you and love her through that. So, that's just the differences in the makeup. So when you have a man that's really being transparent with you and that's really being honest with you, that's a learned behavior for a man, because that ain't the way that we was raised. You know what I'm saying? That our uncles and everybody else didn't teach that. They don't tell it, hey, you tell a woman the truth, man. You just, that ain't the way we was raised. So it's something that you have to gradually learn after probably losing a woman, after, going through some emotions. You realize that it's, you try to get with the woman that you can be most transparent with and you can be honest with.
All right, Tom.
Y'all niggas is toxic.
I don't know. But as far as I go, how I've grown and what I've learned, if I love you, then I gotta respect you enough to give you an option to fuck with me. So I gotta tell you the truth. If I did something, if I love you, I shouldn't have done nothing to put myself in this predicament in the first fucking place. But if I put myself in the predicament of well, I fucked this girl, I did this, I gotta be transparent with you. I'm gonna lie to a motherfucker I don't care about. If you find out, well, it is what it is, I'll leave. I'm ready to risk it all type shit. But to tell the truth, I feel like I'm showing a certain type of respect. Like, I fucked up, I gotta give you the option of fucking with me. Like, I know it'd be a thing of damn, I don't want her to leave, but once again, if it was there, then I should have thought about that before I did whatever I did. But for me, you know, I gotta tell the woman I love the truth, even if like she don't want to fuck with me after that. I gotta eat that.
All right, Terry, you want to comment on this?
Yeah. Yeah.
Just right around
I
back.
appreciate you so much, Tone, for that answer, because that should be how it is. But I don't think he really loves or likes either one of these women, because he's messing with these two women. So to me, if you were to love either one of them, the one you didn't love, you to stop messing with, and we wouldn't be having this conversation. So that's my answer.
But Tara, we talking about men here. We talking about men.
Okay. And I'm trying to speak into existence them to stop being so toxic.
Is different for everybody though. Do we understand that? Because everybody just put love in a box as though love just look one way. Like everybody's like, oh, it's love, so this is what it is.
To know God is to know love.
It's just like this. I'm gonna give y'all the perfect example, right? Just what Saturday, I was at Darius Bradford at his show, right? And Darius Bradford did the honors of kind of like introducing everybody, because it was like an intimate setting. It was a man on there. He was in there. He had two women. But he older cat. These ain't no young mug. These like mugs in his 60s, right? And she said, "Oh yeah, this is my man, and yeah, this is other woman, right?" And both of them is cool with the arrangement of whatever this situation is. So how am I from the outside looking in, telling the man or the woman?
Tony, is that your TV?
Somebody got to turn their TV down.
Okay, go ahead, Louis.
That this is not love. I can't tell this person what love is from my perspective. Whatever that person feel like love is in that space is what love is. See, what people getting twisted is everybody think that love is one way. Love is not one
Louis,
way.
Let me interrupt you real quick.
That's why.
But you're answering the wrong question. I can absolutely say that. You know why? Because that's what they just asked us. We on a podcast. So it is my perspective. And then it's yours. And then it's Tabs. And then it's Tones.
Love, everybody have a depiction of what love is. So you have to meet and find a person that's equally yoked with your understanding of what love is, or you're going to always fail.
Right, but what I'm saying to you is, when we talking about these things and I give my perception like you give yours and Tone give his,
I'm not saying
in my opinion, he doesn't love either one of them. And that's my right to have that opinion. You gave your answer and I didn't argue with you about you being wrong.
his understanding of love is different than yours. You can't tell him he wrong.
Hey,
for
But first of all, I don't know this person, and I'm not telling him anything.
Hold
But
up.
your answer,
Hold
you
up.
can't tell him that either, baby. On this show,
Hold
that's
on.
what we do. We give our
Hey,
answers from our
I'm not
interpretation.
judging what you do. I'm speaking my mind just like
Hey,
you
But
Louis.
you
speak
already
yours.
had your turn. So for you to come
Hey,
and
hold up.
counteract me, it feels
Hold
like you
up.
trying to correct
Hold
me.
up. Hold up.
I
Hold,
can
calm
do
down.
that.
Calm
That's
down.
what the podcast is for.
Calm down. Hey, but nah, hey, for real though, Louis. Hey, I understand
Everybody
you.
do it.
I understand you, Louis, but I truly
Everybody do
am
it.
a person that believe like love is it like the Bible tells us how to love. How a person expresses their love is completely up to that person. But
Yeah. Do
love
you
is
want the other fish and a little fries up there?
like she
What?
said what?
I'm
I don't
sorry,
think she was
talking to
talking
my
to us.
nephew.
But now like the way we express love as humans is different. But like if we exhibit the actual what love is and take lust off the box, then if you take lust off the box, these things wouldn't even exist.
Teresa said love or lust.
Like seriously, and beautiful, like right on point. You see how the universe work? Like straight up, like a lot of people mistake lust for love. Like love Corinthians. Go to Corinthians and find love. That's what love
Man,
is. We don't express we don't express that to each other as humans. And we use the excuse
hey,
that we humans. We use the excuse that well I was raised this way or I was done this, I was done this. All those is excuses to express however you want to express it, which is fine. But understand what you're doing and really be truthful about what's going on. That's not a lovely situation if you gotta lie and hide some shit. You can't tell me you love me if you look me in my eye and lying to me.
that ain't what I'm arguing. I'm arguing that love is different for every person. Can't no one person tell a person that the way that they choose to love or how they love is wrong if that's what they understand is love. So when people go into a space thinking that everything is like one way, that's where most people go
So
wrong. Me
basically, Tone,
myself included.
He said, Tone, you know, you might be like, hey, I'm gonna tell my girl the truth because I love her. He looking at it like, hey, I lied to my girl because I love her. He's saying both of
Man,
y'all.
but
He's
I
saying you
That's
can't
understand
not
I
tell.
love.
understand the
He's
perspective, but
saying y'all
I
can't.
understand it. No, I
Oh,
don't
yeah.
need you to explain that. I
Okay.
understand the perspective. What I'm telling you is, in the way that love is spoken and what true love is, you're not gonna lie to somebody that you love. You're not gonna hurt somebody that you
But
love.
but he's saying that's your thought process versus his.
That's what the
People lie
And
Bible
to
that's
says.
how
This
it
how
is
But,
on the
God
but
show.
look,
created us.
he
What the
said,
people lie
fuck?
their
but
kids every
look,
day.
you got to realize it's people who don't believe in the Bible also. So if you
The
believe in
Bible
the
got so
Bible,
many
another person who don't
60,000
believe in the Bible.
contradictions. So we can talk about all of that. So we
So,
gotta
All
understand
right.
so
everybody's
my thing
perception of
is
reality is different.
everybody is gonna have their
Everybody's
own
perception is
different
different.
opinions, y'all.
Exactly.
Yeah, that's
So,
true.
Until
Yeah.
you say it, then Louis try to talk you out of it because he ain't letting nobody have no damn opinion tonight.
All right, Stacey, did you want to go?
I forgot what we talking about. Oh, okay, the two people. You gonna lie to the person or so listen. First of all, I'm not gonna be put in that situation, but if I did have two men, I think I would want to tell the truth. I don't know how I would have gotten in that situation, but I'm definitely probably gonna tell the truth to the one I love, and handle the consequences as they go, or as they come. So I'm right with Tone. Hey, hey, I don't know. Hey, I messed up that part.
All right, Tab.
I'm just going to answer the question that was up there. It said, if a man has two women, who does he love? The one he lies to or the one he tells the truth to? I agree with Louis. I believe that the man loves the one that he lies to because that's the one he's trying to keep. From my perception of what I've seen, what I've experienced. So, not saying that he doesn't have love for the other person, but it's probably more lustful. But he definitely men and women are different. I think women, we're going to be honest with the one that we want to keep because that's how we were brought up or
That part.
whatever. But I think men are going to lie to the one that they want to keep until they get caught and they're back against the wall. They have no choice. Then they're going to tell the truth and say, baby, this, I don't want to lose it. So
Ooh,
that's
Facts.
my opinion.
Thank
that ain't
you.
no kind of love I would ever want from
And
nobody.
again, that's why I said I'm just leaving it
We
to
just
the
speaking. We
topic.
just answering the question.
To the topic. That's what I've seen and experienced from people that I know. My whole grown age of 44, it's always have been that way. Interested in seeing different.
All right, we got 19 more
I
minutes.
know that's right.
2 hours. Here go the next time.
It is nearly impossible to sustain and maintain the attention of a person that is determined to be bored. When an individual is selfish, self-focused, narcissistic, or self-absorbed, they base the effectiveness of your doing on how much pleasure you bring them. In other words, as long as you're doing what they want you to do, they're happy with your performance. However, the moment they become exhausted with whatever it is you've been demonstrating, they will request a change in your behavior to better accommodate their pleasure glands. Selfish people can't be satisfied and the arrogant can't be appeased. So my advice is, once you realize that your continual efforts have no staying power on an individual, and no matter what you do, they're only happy as long as you're doing what they want you to do for the time frame in which they want you to do it, you might want to consider that to be hazardous to your emotional health and stability. Trying to please a narcissistic person is like trying to drink the ocean with a teaspoon. Shoes and food.
Wow, he said a lot.
Go ahead, Tone, take that.
And then he was hella smooth.
We just picking all dudes first now.
Hey,
What
calm
is the
down,
problem
first of all.
tonight?
I know, right? What's going on? Now go ahead, Tone.
But
I'll go first
dude
every
was-
question.
Dude was like smooth as fuck. Like, and very, he reminded me like somebody's uncle.
He probably is.
like, nah, you get what I'm saying? Like, he just give you that feel. I don't know. Like an OG trying to teach you something. Like, listen to me, little nigga. But nah, what he's saying is true for men and women. If every time a person is unhappy, you the reason, it's something that you ain't doing, and you know you do your all for a person, your all ain't enough. I had a bitch tell me that before, my best one enough. You know?
This man is crazy.
Hey, for real, I did on the mouth. You know, I had a woman.
I told you he talk about the Bible. Did he go talk?
I mean, he say the word bitch with such fervor. I ain't never heard nobody say it like that.
First of all, since I've been on my walk, I ain't really been saying that word. But a person, even if a man look at you, Tara, and tell you that your best ain't enough for them, that's a bitch ass nigga. Because obviously you trying and you doing what the fuck you able to do, and the person to shit on you like that, that's a fucked up ass person. They don't deserve respect.
I don't
Like
agree.
that.
Amen. Hallelujah.
Best is not the is. Mm-mm.
Then maybe
not
that's
the
just not the person for you. That's not the person for you. But
Exactly.
you
And that's
should
what
never tell a person.
I think that's what they mean by that statement.
Hey, but look.
So maybe the delivery wasn't to your liking, but that was their intent.
But look, but the crazy shit though, right? It'd be like, once again, monetary situation can change. Tangible situations can change. And a lot of times narcissistic people are judging you based on what you're doing and what you're able to do. To where if you can't do it, somebody else will. And 9 times out of 10, when you go to a motherfucker that will, like, you wind up fucked up in the end anyway, from however the situation go. Because the
That
thing
part.
is, you trading the evil that you know for evil that you don't know. You get what I'm saying? This man can cover you here, but what the fuck is he fucked up at? What is something that he's not going to be? Because nobody's perfect, and that's how I view life. I ain't finna leave because the grass is greener. I'm gonna leave because I'm secure. If I leave, you hear me? But you know, the thing is, a narcissistic person, like, that's just a person you can never please. They can't even please their fucking self. So they looking at somebody. It's a bunch of insecurities in them motherfuckers. Like, if you really break down a narcissistic person, they got a lot of like childhood trauma and issues to where they weren't the center of attention. So they feel like they got to make up for some shit.
And Tom, they say a lot of what you just said. What you don't do, somebody else will, and then they find out the hard way.
I tell her, hey, go get that nigga to do.
Yeah.
Look, it's a million niggas that make more money than me, and there's a lot of niggas that don't make as much as me. I don't give a fuck about where I'm at on my pole. I'm gonna do what I gotta do, how I am, and they ain't how I'm gonna die. So ain't shit you can do to shake me. So we good.
All right, Tara.
What's the question?
The video we just watched.
Oh, the dude with the hat. Yes, the uncle dude. Okay, yes. Yeah, I agree. I think some of the most toxic people in the world you can deal with is a narcissist, because people like that, I'm not even sure that they know how to love themselves, and I don't think they know how to make themselves happy. So that type of person is never going to be happy, no matter what you do, no matter how much you do it, how often you do it. They could write down what they want you to do, and you could do it in that damn order, and something ain't gonna be right. So I do think you have to love yourself enough to know when you've done all that you can and it's not good enough, and leave. I think
Well,
I think that sometimes we need to understand this. No matter what you got, I don't care if y'all got business together, if y'all got kids together. If you're not happy and they not happy, leave, because you only make each other miserable. Then you look back and you 75 years old, wishing you would have left 50 years ago. Like, stop doing it to yourself.
hey,
Like a
Tara,
motherfucker tell you what
a
to
lot
say.
of them don't believe they are, you know?
Mm-mm.
They don't believe
Oh,
they
I
are.
don't think
Hey,
there are
hey,
no
Stacey.
narcissists that think that they're a narcissist.
Hey, but
Right.
they can tell you
That part.
that you a narcissist because you feel a way about how they treating you.
Fact, talk that shit.
Yeah, they will.
You a
They
narcissist.
will.
Like what the
But they
fuck?
don't believe that they are.
Hey,
Hey,
Louis.
look. Hey,
I'm gonna go
them,
last.
All
them
right.
the
All
type
right.
of people. Them the type of people that they get mad if you don't react a certain way or you didn't say this right. I wanted you to say it this way.
Facts.
You said I love you, but you didn't say it the way I wanted you to say it, so it don't count.
Talk that shit, Tab.
That
All right,
shit
Tab.
crazy.
Okay, so people throw the word narcissist around a lot, and it kind of
Yeah.
irritates me sometimes because I learned the
Yeah.
word through counseling. Okay, because when I always joke and stuff about the person that shot at me, my counselor had to tell me I was dealing with the narcissist. And what people don't realize is that
Yes.
most people have some narcissistic traits. However, mine may be on this end of the spectrum, where my ex's was on this end of the spectrum. So we all have them. So that's why in relationships you'll have somebody that be like, well, you this sometime and you this sometime. We all are a little bit narcissistic.
Yes.
But a true narcissist is someone that derives all of their
accountability.
They beef up, like basically like on a video game, from the supply of others. So they either need it, whether it's positive affirmations from people all the time, like they need to be constantly accolades, or even negative attention. Someone that doesn't mind being in an argument all the time. So if you're someone that's like that, we can see it. Like
they don't communicate. Yeah.
I just really recommend people really diving in as to what a narcissist is before we even throw that word around, because it really pisses me off, because it really is a serious condition and there's no cure for it.
Yeah, like mama, like people in counseling for that. That's a real thing.
I was in counseling for years because of dealing with the narcissist, because what they do, they get in your head. Okay, it's a mental game that narcissists play. So if you're saying you're dealing with the narcissist, you are admitting to saying that someone has so deeply mind fucked you and you're trapped. And I'm saying that I dealt with the narcissist and I spent years in counseling because of this. So it's hard to get out there. It's very hard. It's very, very hard. And now I can see him. I can point him out. I can say on this show who is a spoiled brat, more so of who is more of a narcissistic person on this podcast. That I would choose not to, because I'm not here to judge y'all. But there are some of us that I feel that, but I'm not a therapist.
That part.
But yeah, it's very true. But narcissists I'll say this, narcissists look for people like me, soft. They look for people pleasers. They look for people that are going to go above and beyond. So if you are someone that displays those characteristics a lot, if you're someone that's known for helping others, doing this all the time, you're more so not a narcissist. You're someone that supplies a narcissist.
Enabler.
And you're an enabler.
Just had this discussion with my
therapist. I highly
therapist.
recommend getting into counseling.
Or
staying in it, because it's definitely needed. And that's the only way to break free from a narcissist.
And that's
and you leave it feeling like you did something wrong.
Ooh,
and
yes.
like you had self-worth.
Boy.
And it took counseling for that for me.
My therapist is right on point. I promise you. I love it. Yes.
Hey,
they have other people
waking me up, baby.
The main trait of a narcissist is that they spend so much time going to other people to change and get people on their side. That's not a trait.
Without a narcissist.
One of the things I say,
that is a great.
Whatever you want to think. If I don't need to go get people to validate me. If it's narcissist,
that's why I say
they have a problem when they lose hundreds of fans and friends and stuff. Yes, girl. Yes.
Tab, them motherfuckers is like they code their manipulation. It's like they have
master manipulation.
I see social media all the time, and I be like, this ain't even narcissistic. What I learned in counseling, like, no, like it's a form of abuse, y'all. So when
master manipulator,
my therapist be watching this show, reading my messages, everything. I promise you,
So
Boy,
it's not a joke. This
you
topic
so
is
on
really
point.
not a joke to me.
You
So.
you so on point.
And y'all know I joke about everything, but yeah.
No, you on point.
They are master manipulators, and a lot of times everybody loves them. They be the type of person that people who don't truly know them think they are the coolest and the greatest people in the world. And boy,
And then like it's like what like with me, it's like when I went through my shit, like Tab, it's like what you say, like I'm not interested in proving that I was a good person. I'm not I don't count favors. If I did it, I did it type shit.
Because you
I
probably,
ain't
if you were
do it.
abused by a narcissist, you're probably leaving trying to heal.
I did this for you.
And like, so the thing
Like,
is,
what did I do to deserve this?
So the thing is, it's like when a motherfucker flip it, you be like, damn. And there's like I straight had to wake up like I wasn't the fucked up one. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
And that shit be
but you
crazy
spent
because
years
I was
thinking
used to
like
being
you're doing
fucked up.
something wrong every day.
Yeah, like I was used to being like to where even now, right-handed guy, like a motherfucker that if I'm at work and he's like Antonio, I'm like, what I do now? Like that's my first response. Is like what I do now. Like I would go ahead and tell what the fuck I did wrong so we get it out the way. You
Like
know
your
what I'm
parents was gonna whoop you or something type.
yeah, hey, this shit crazy, right? So it's like so it's going what you saying, like a motherfucker will play on that and straight manipulate that fact and
I was told,
use
I
guilt
gotta tell
trips
y'all,
and
when I went
shit.
to counseling, I chose like a lot of women, they'll get a woman because they're easy to talk to or something. Like, no, I wanted an older black man because I wanted to see
I got
how
a
a black
man.
man sees me.
Yeah.
And I wanted to hear the
Miss
harshness, how
Lauren, like
he
my
gonna talk to
grandmama.
me. My father
Miss
passed
Lauren,
when I
like
was
my
15,
grandmama,
so
but
I
she
got
not my
some tough game
grandmama.
I didn't get to get. So I wanted to hear it from a black man. And
Yeah.
he said, oh, you who I would look out for. I would
Yeah.
pick you out. You soft, you very like soft, sweet. You easy prey. So
Nay,
I had
hey,
to
gang, I miss y'all.
They
we miss you too, Nene.
They try to make you have low self-esteem and everything. Make you think you're tripping.
Wait, pause, time out, because it's still my turn. Why is Nene giving talk?
I know, right? I'm like, what happened with Toe? Then she said, say it, Tab with the shit.
Hold up. I appreciate it. I think I know what you're talking about. I appreciate it. I appreciate it.
Thank
Go
you,
ahead, Louis.
I know most of y'all
he said he wanted to go last.
shocked at what I'm about to say.
Everybody was talking. I thought everybody was.
I didn't go, but go ahead, Louis.
Go ahead. She said his grandmother.
I would say that most men are narcissistic, got narcissistic qualities. And less women have those qualities, but I would say that that's more based upon like the nature and the nurture of a man, because the testosterone gonna make you dominant. Like it's like a dominant energy, it's a dominant hormone, so it make it like it's like king of the hill type of mentality that you carry as a man, right? And then the world and the society, it tells you, women tell you that a man's supposed to have all of these things. He's supposed to be the top dog. He's supposed to be this. He's supposed to be this. He's supposed to be that. So you automatically begin to adopt a nature that's narcissistic because you got to have your shit together, right? If you want to have a woman, you want to have this, you want to have that, you got to have your shit together as a man. So you have to kind of have that type of energy of always wanting to be the best, right? Always wanting to make something centered around you. I'm not saying that it's right, but I'm telling you the way that this is nurtured. Even women that raising their boys and raising their young men, they raise their men in this way to think a certain type of way. You know what I'm saying? And then if you don't really cultivate that, it's gonna transition to when he get older into relationships and how he show up in the world. But it's like she said, most of these type of men are the singers, the rappers, the entertainers. They're the ones that everybody loves because that's the type of mentality that you kind of have to have in America to get to the top. You kind of got to have a narcissistic mentality to a degree. Not to say that it's right, but you got to have that mentality in order to be better than your competition, because there's so many people that's coming up around you that's popping their shit. You feel what I'm saying? But you got to try to find balance with it. You gotta not let it become pride or ego and get in the way of the genuineness of you as a person, and to where you can't be considerate, you know what I'm saying, or put somebody before yourself at times. That's just how I feel.
All right, Louis King, Louis. Okay.
Yes,
Okay, Louis, don't be thinking you all that though, for real.
Shit.
But he on point tonight. Okay, look. I agree with old boy, just for real. Oh my God. I'm learning so much in therapy. That's all I gotta say. I'm peeping game. I'm seeing it, and I'm woke. It's like I'm woke, y'all, for real. I'm standing on mine, and I see it. I see it. Tab, I'm with you. I got you. I see it. But yeah, old boy was on point. So, yep. That's all I really got to say. And Louis was good with that. So
I love that, Louis. I'm gonna talk about this on my Lacey Unleashed pod. Last topic.
You already know, man.
Last topic.
A lot of what made me definitely was from the relationship I had with my mom. The first major relationship that I have regarding my interactions with women was fucked up. My teacher was fucked up. This is not to say my mom didn't try. This ain't to say my mom didn't outright do her thing at times. But it's not even about raising a man. We set the bar for parenthood at participation. We hand out "you tried" trophies for parents. To be quite frank, hey, I don't give. I'm saying this as a former educator and everything, bruh. Like you being there doesn't make you a good parent. It doesn't. So while this is not exclusive to women, hell yeah, we need to start talking about how parents are kids up, and that keeps creating more generations of up people.
All right, Tara.
Now, everybody on this show, except maybe Louie, already know how I feel about this. My Jesus, my dad wasn't there, and my mom was a fucking monster. So for me, I do agree with this. I do agree that you can have parents who are in the house. And this is why I say people who are unhappy together shouldn't stay together. You can have 2-parent households or 1-parent households where the people are there every day, but they're not talking to the kid. They're not participating with the kid. They're not teaching them the things that they need to know in life. They're not participating in going to the school and going on field trips and doing all of those things. You're not parenting. Just being there in the house and paying the bill so the kid has somewhere to stay is not molding them. Being there in their formative years to teach them right from wrong, to teach them what it means to be a good citizen, a good human being, a God-fearing human being, if you aren't, a heathen out here. So being somewhere, it's just like being in a relationship. Sometimes people never talk in that relationship, but the girl is good as long as she know he's somewhere in the house, and he good as long as he knows she's somewhere in the house. But they're not communicating, they're not talking. We have to raise children, not the television, not Cardi B and anybody else they have access to. We have to raise our children. And even though I had terrible parents, it was so important to me to try my best. Did I get everything right? No. But my kids, I'm willing to learn from them and treat them as individuals and listen to them and let them have a voice and be there to teach everything that I know and learn what I don't. And the process has been so symbiotic and reciprocal. It's the coolest fucking thing I ever did. If I never did anything right in my life, it was becoming a mom and deciding to figure out myself how to do it the best that I can for my kids. And the fact that they will come to me, even with my son, and that's not talking for a very long time, my oldest came to me and he said, "Mom, I get it now. I'm looking at my younger brothers and sisters on my dad's side and they're doing all kinds of stuff and I'm talking to them just like you talk to me. I'm sorry I didn't listen. I get it." And I just think that we have too many people who give birth and then just let the kid be. You feed it until it can feed itself, and then you give it to the streets, and we see what's happening in the streets. So I 1000% agree with this.
All right, Stacey.
Oh my God, yes. I mean, hey, I've taken in other people's kids and stuff, so I truly agree. Doing the parenting thing, soccer, I participate in everything, baking, PTA, everything. It's very important to be a part, to see what the child is doing, is learning. I mean, what you don't know, they can teach you. It's very important to be a part of somebody's life, even if they stray, they always will come back. You know what I'm saying? it's like, well, if it's not my fault that, they didn't do what they supposed to do, but they always appreciate, you know what I'm saying, or whatever. I just feel like being a parent is just more than, like Tara was saying, just being there, like my mom, literally, she was a private duty nurse. I mean, she worked 7 to 3, 3 to 11, blah blah blah. Then I had the abusive stepfather, in the home. So I didn't get the best parenting, but and that's why I think I tried harder. I went hard, you know what I'm saying, for my child, for my nieces and nephews, and because I didn't get that, it's very important to have that, because kids remember, it affects the kids. It really does. So very important to be there, not just in the house, just sitting there. Get to know them, see what's going on, if there's something's bothering them, if they're trying to go to the school and shoot up the teacher or something. You need to know what's going on, with the peoples, with the kids. You gotta love on them. That part.
Right, Tab.
The subject is very sad to me, because it's like the problem is so big. When I heard him say, like, his mom, she didn't do a good job. It does need to be said more than it has been, but it's like the problem. It's like, how do we fix it though? Because it's bigger than probably just his mom. It's the whole situation. Like somebody was saying, their mom worked 10,000 hours, and some mom never came to. Like, our community is not set up like other communities. Like, and it's fucked up because kids is suffering. It's like generational curses. It's like, how do we fix it though? I acknowledge it's a problem, but I hate talking about problems without solutions. What are solutions to this type stuff? We could talk about it and point it apart all day long, but what are we doing to fix it? Nothing.
But do we really want to have that conversation though?
I do.
Yeah.
I don't think most of y'all are willing to accept the reality of that situation though, because who started creation?
We did.
Okay.
Women.
That's simple. What's understood don't need to be explained.
All right, Tom Brown. I'm gonna get to you, Louis, last.
I kind of agree with Tab. I agree it's a problem. There's a lot of structure that's needed in the community, period. I think it got a lot of fucked up, because like even when like I was younger, I ain't that old, but like when I was younger, you still had guys that was, even if they weren't your father, you had like older guys that are, tell you to not do certain things. And nowadays, like it ain't like kids just ain't got no like solid men to look up to. A lot of the people on TV and shit is the dope dealers. Even the politician got motherfuckers twerking on stage. So it's like the wrong images are being like broadcasted to the children. It's like it's deeper than just like the parenting. I mean, there's a parenting for sure, but shit, like babies raising babies. You hear me? A lot of the kids, like, if you a kid yourself, how can you raise a kid?
Yep, that is true.
All right, Louis.
Intellectmatter.org. That's the organization that I created, right? But as everybody get to know me more, everybody will know that that's what I stand for, man. I'm a ride and die for mine. It ain't nothing like them kids, man. You parenting is serious. That's a serious thing that I think that we need to give more applause to, especially for the women and men who really take that initiative to be there as good parents, because I think that that's something that gets overlooked even in relationships. I don't think that a lot of people put a lot of stake on that. The type of woman she is to her kids is what make you illuminate you within. Know if you had a child with her or you brought your kids around, that she would treat your child with this same love and care. You know what I'm saying? But it's like I said, that a lot of parents and a lot of, uncles and family members have raised kids and misguided kids on a whole bunch of lies. So a lot of kids have to come up, unlearning the things that they were educated to learn, even in school with Christopher Columbus and whatever have you. You know what I'm saying? I think that it's parents' responsibility to be able to fashion the way that they kids see life and the things that they know is truth and false, even if they have to go to school and do it But at home, they know that that's BS. You will feel what I'm saying? Like parents got to take more initiative and more pride in that. And I feel like that when that becomes the factor, starting with the woman, because the woman really is the head of the household and the man is the head of the family. When the woman is back established and invested into the home, then I feel like that a man gonna get in line, because ultimately everything a man do is for a woman anyway. Even to the clothes he put on.
Yeah, so even to the clothes he put on.
Yeah, facts.
All right, yeah, we had a great show up in this piece. A lot of great dialogue. We got through a lot of topics up in this piece. So take with that as you will. Make sure y'all go out and vote, because y'all can't keep on talking about y'all care about the community and don't be voting. And I ain't even talking about mainly for the president. I'm talking about for the, y'all already know, the politicians in your communities, all that. So, Louis, let them know where they can find you. You got anything coming up?
Real quick,
Man,
Louis, before
y'all,
you go, I gotta go. Yeah, I'm sorry. I gotta go check homework so the babies can go to sleep. That was the perfect topic to end on. Bye, y'all.
All right.
All right,
Yeah, Louis.
so y'all can find me on Instagram, Gateway Louis, spelled Gateway Louis. But I do want to give a shout out to St. Louis, man. We came out, the podcast came out to Slow Down and Kiwan birthday holiday Halloween bash. We got to get better at tightening up and interacting with each other so we can get more familiar. But also, Darius Bradford, man, thank you for having us, man. And we had a great time on Union, man, and it was real homely, it was real St. Louis. So good job, Darius Bradford, man, and look forward to seeing y'all in the near future.
All right, Stacey, let them know where they can find you at. You got anything coming up?
Not right now, y'all. Y'all can find me in the loo. No. Louis. No.
All right. Tab, let them know where they can find you at. You got anything coming up?
You can find me on Sunday nights on the Red Carpet Rendezvous. Yesterday, we interviewed Arrington Foster from the Family Business, and this coming Sunday, we have Courtney Smith. So follow me for Talk with Tab Sundays at 7. Follow my page Tabitha Shante for more, and here on Monday nights.
All right. And y'all just stay tuned. Y'all already know I'm dropping stuff all the time. So we'll see y'all next week. Same bad time, same bad channel. Good night, everybody.